What lies beneath the lands of Phandelver? Danger, riches, power, puppies, death. Threats that seek to overwhelm the village. And threats that seek to overwhelm the Sword Coast itself. With the threat undiscovered, an empire of evil will rise. War will plague the Sword Coast and beyond. Fate itself may rely on 4 unlikely heroes. And so, another adventure is about to take place. Cloak and Stagger presents Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk.
Should be. Yep, here we are. Hey everybody, welcome back to some Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. And hey, players.
We're below the Shattered Obelisk?
Oh, did I say it wrong? Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. No, I said it right. Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk.
You gotta put the comma
4.
in there.
Look, I gotta slow down in between it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll remember that. Yeah, hey everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hi.
It's quiet.
It's going pretty good. I got everybody in here. It is quiet, but it's about to pick up because I don't like taking long intros. I want to get into the damn game. So I hope everyone came to play tonight because we've got a lot of ground to cover. Tonk, you did miss last time, but we're about to catch up to speed with this recap coming up.
All right, coach.
Yeah. So who wants to tell us a little bit about what happened last time?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
If for no other reason than I had inspiration last week or last session and I forgot to do it. Still, even though I was like, "Can I?"
You're not the only one.
It was carried over though.
I know, and I still forgot it.
Now we got 3 if you get it right.
I need recap music though.
Well, it's supposed to be going right now. I think it's just super quiet. Wait, listen.
It is.
Yeah.
Here you go. I got you.
Okay, there we go. All right. I didn't have any time to get into character. Right. Fuck. All right. Here we go. Recap. So we circled the wagons, so to speak, and we went back in and we killed the shit out of those goblins back in the cave. We went back on our word. After we had dealt with them, which you had some fantastic fuckery going on, I might say, with the electrocution and all of that. Great. Kudos to that. We talked a little bit with them about the weird long-headed goblins, the freaks that have probably taken Gundren. When we wrapped up there, Sildar confirmed with us that one of the horses was not named Horsey, it was Bessie. That's still up in the air. Long story short, we wrapped that shit up. We got back to the trail, made it to Phandelin, where we went to Barthen's Provisions and delivered the goods that we had been, hired to deliver, and sold some of the extra stuff that we picked up from the journey there. We met Elmina, who was the general store clerk, and she asked us if we had seen or heard about any of Gundren's brothers after we'd mentioned that he'd been held up. Nundro and Tharden, the dumbest names I've ever heard. They haven't been seen in a 10-day, and they went looking for the fucking Wave Echo Cave, whatever that is. And they only took 3 days of supplies, the knobheads. Anyways, we found out the wave echo cave is actually kind of important. Some magic shit happened there a long time ago. Not relevant now, probably, but we're going to look into it. We asked kind of where the best place to mill about is. The Stonehill Inn, and she said is the safest place. And when I said where's the best place, it's run by bandits named the Redbrands, and it's called the Sleeping Giant. We are going there. And then we happen to find out that the lion insignia on this other stolen shit belonged to the lion's head? Lion's shield? Lion's head?
Shield.
Shield. That's what I had here. Lion's shield coster. We took our shit there. They gave us a reward for it. We sold our wagon. They fucked off to get some saddles for our remaining horses, and we fucked off to find some rocks. End of session.
To find some rocks, yeah. That's a good recap. You now have a recap inspiration.
Hey.
Lasts only tonight. Please use it.
I will forget.
All right, so I suppose we can go ahead and just jump on into the game here. So let's put up our Phandelver map so everybody else can see what we see here. There you go.
Also, just so, because I cannot let a good thing lie, I completely redid the audio again. If there's weird shit, please let us know in the chat, because we just can't be fucked to leave it alone.
I think we got it. It should be where it needs to be, but yeah, like he said, please say something otherwise if it's not. All right. So we are currently all in Phandelver. It's rather pleasant right now. Weather's nice, temperate. People are strolling about, going about their day. This looks like a nice place to be, all things considered, what you've heard otherwise. So we're going to go to the squad that's going back somewhere that they've already been. I believe you two, and we're going to come to you two next, because you guys split, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You're heading to Barthen's Provisions, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Both of you make your way towards there, and you pass by a few interesting looking places because you were going from the Lion Shield Coster, I believe. You pass by a shrine of some sort. You're not quite sure what as you're proceeding on. You pass by an inn, and then you pass by a smithy until you are again in front of Barthen's Provisions. You're standing in front of the building, staring at it, just acknowledging its existence and fine woodwork of the building, and
We're
hanging
just
out.
gonna stand there and look at it for a minute. No, we're gonna go inside.
Okay, you go inside, and there's a couple people in there shopping around right now, and you see I think it was Elmina. I think it's
Elmina.
Elmira last time. You see Elmina behind the counter, just kind of observing everyone. She sees you both come in again. She gives a polite wave.
And we wave back and walk directly to her.
Hello again. Out looking to buy?
Yes, we're wondering if you had a couple of saddles for sale.
We do. What type of saddles were you looking for?
And you got.
Well, are you looking to ride an animal or just treat it as a pack mule?
Ride.
Riding saddles are about 10 gold apiece. If you were just looking for the pack, it's only 5.
2 riding saddles.
Very
That's
well.
what we're gonna need.
You see her turn around and go,
Music down a smidge.
for the room?
Stream.
Oh, for the stream. Gotcha. You see her go behind her counter, and just there seems to be things just dangling off the wall, and you see some pretty nice made saddles dangling from there as well. She grabs 2 of them down and just clunks them down on the countertop right in front of you, and says, "Well, that'll be 20 gold total."
I hand her the 20 gold, and then I'm like on my tippy toes, trying to like.
I'll carry this, Mr. Ravenden. You don't have to.
Thank you. You know how to put one of these on a horse?
No, Mr. Ravenden.
We'll get Tonks to do it.
Okay.
So I give her 20.
Very suspicious of y'all's relationship.
All right, you give her 20 gold coins, and you now have 2 riding saddles in your possession. They weigh 25 pounds apiece. That's DM saying that, not Elmina.
All right. Are you carrying both of them?
Yeah. I'm
Can
a
you
strong
do-
boy.
Okay.
How good am I at carrying these
You are
saddles?
encumbered.
Oh, I'm encumbered?
But you're not. But you can still move. You can go 20 feet a turn.
I
right
got
now.
these, Mr. Ravenden. You don't have to worry. I want to be shaking. My legs are shaking.
Yes, like you just like I got it, Mr. Raven. Then they just walking out
Because
the
the
door.
horses are tied up at the front of the building.
I believe right outside of
Yeah.
Barthen's Provisions. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get it. I guess
I think I know one of those horses was Sildar's, and he would have taken his to hitch wherever he's going, right?
One that's already saddled is Gundren.
Mm-hmm.
The two horses that do not have saddles on it were attached to the wagon.
And Sildar
Right.
took the fourth.
That's
He
right.
took
His.
my girl.
Yeah.
And so, just to be clear, we are keeping the carriage horses with you.
The carriage horses right now are all three horses are tied up outside of.
No,
Barthen's
I understand
Provisions.
that, but I'm saying you're claiming ownership of them, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you're outside with those saddles now.
Taxes! I don't know. You gotta file it on your...
Oh, okay. Do they belong to somebody? Who?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you were given a wagon and 2 horses to transfer to a place, correct?
No, we were. Yeah.
To pull the wagon.
Yeah.
You didn't buy those horses, right?
I don't know where those horses came from.
Oh,
Because we sold the wagon.
I see.
Somebody's going to be
did sell
very
it.
upset.
You do not have the wagon. That is now in possession of Elmina Barthen.
Yeah, he said we sold it.
I know. I thought we sold the wagon to
Yeah, we did seal the wine.
We sold it to Linnell. Or
Lenina.
You actually sold that wagon.
She asked if she could have it, so she didn't have to unpack it.
Past Jamie is very generous, I suppose, selling things we don't own. Okay, proceed. That's fine.
You let us do it.
I did, and that's on me.
Sildar, as soon as we got here and unloaded his stuff, he left.
Somehow
So
I
he
feel like
wanted-
we're still gonna suffer the consequences.
Yeah,
You better
Way to
watch
go.
those horses.
Sildar said it was fine.
basically.
That's how I
That's
remember
fine.
it.
Yeah, that's fine. You're right. I agree.
Cannon.
What would you like to do, Mr. Wedge?
I'm gonna see if we can't put the saddles on ourselves,
Okay.
because I can tie it underneath if he can put one saddle over.
I'm going to go ahead and say you two start to do that to get the saddles on there, and we're going to transition to our other team over here that are heading over to the Phandelver Miners Exchange. So, Tonk and Flynn, you walk up to the Phandelver Miners Exchange, and it looks like it looks like just kind of any other building or shop around here. There's nothing special about it. It's got a little sign with like a pickaxe dangling out the front of it, so you know this has to do with minerals one way or another. Don't see a lot of foot traffic in and out of it, though. What would you like to do?
As we're approaching, I'm just kind of envisioning us like we're finishing a conversation as like the camera, comes in. And that's why I told her that there's no possible way it could have come from me.
I mean, bitches be tripping.
They can sometimes, yes, but I suppose this is the spot. This is your rock place.
Well, we'll see. We'll see about some rocks. Yeah, let's go in here and just see what they got. I mean, it can't be too exciting.
I need you to retain your composure in here. This is a shop for
I
hard
walk
things.
in,
We are
like,
not
as he's
supposed to be
talking.
hard in the shop. Okay, all right, here we go.
Yeah, Tonk, you walk on in and just start looking around, and this looks like your kind of place right now. A few things that may not catch your eye immediately are just a few fine-looking display stands lined up on the walls around and in the middle of the room itself of various gemstones and various ores, just unrefined. Something that does catch your eye a little bit more is in the corner, there's 3 finely crafted statues just lined up right to your front and back left of this shop. One is of an elven woman holding a baby. One is of a dwarf with a pickaxe looking like he's about to strike the earth. And one seems to be just like a man standing at rest, a human male.
I'm gonna go straight towards them and just very closely examine each statue.
Okay, make an investigation check. Let's give these a once over, see if these are good.
And I'll just kind of be walking in, and I'll just kind of stroll around and look about the room and see if there's anything of interest in here.
Make a perception check.
That is going to be
Got a 7.
You got a 7 on your investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So looking at the statues, you can identify the mineral that was used to make these is marble. They don't look that very well made, though. They look like, I don't know, maybe someone who knows their stuff may have crafted these, but you feel like a lot more effort could have been put into these to put out something better. Or someone's just now learning the craft.
I'm gonna get real close to that, kind of really looking at it. I'm gonna lick it.
For some reason, it tastes a little salty.
I'm gonna look for the shop owner.
What did you roll, Flynn?
Perception would be a 17.
Okay, then you definitely do sense someone approaching you from behind. It looks like they were walking with quieted steps. And as you just turn and look over your shoulder, you can see a woman approaching you with a sly smile on her face. As she says, "Welcome to the Miners' Exchange. Anything catch your eye?"
Were you trying to sneak up on me?
People have told me I'm just naturally quiet. If I snuck up on you, I'm afraid that's your own prerogative.
That's a weird trait to have. But useful, I suppose.
More useful than you can imagine. Now, can I help you?
Flynn, Helgrad.
Well, Flynn, nice to meet you. She shakes your hand and says, "My name is Halia Thornton, and I'm the owner of this exchange."
Halia Thornton. Quite a beautiful name. We actually just kind of strolled in here out of curiosity.
Did you?
Yes.
Just strolled in. Strangers. Never seen you before, never heard of you. Yet you just strolled in out of nowhere. Please, give me some credit. Why are you here?
Are you trying to have a fuck about with me? No, we're from out of town. We came in. What the fuck is this place? And here we are.
And
then you're...
But pick up the statue and start walking over, like sniffing it. Why does this taste salty?
Well, probably because a lot of people have been poking at it every time they come in.
My friend has a very keen interest in sculpture, in the fine arts of rocksmanship.
Perhaps we could put those hands to use then. Are you a carver?
I have been known to diddle in my past.
Well,
I'm gonna take a step back. There's chemistry happening here.
we've had someone attempt to make something worthwhile with a load of marble we received recently, but it's not very, and she looked at the corner, satisfying.
I mean, well,
I would like to make an insight check. Is this woman making, innuendos?
Make an insight check.
That is a 22.
She's not really making any innuendos, but she seems like you're picking up some curiosity, overly curiosity coming from her. Like, she's trying to find out more than any normal person would about strangers.
Who are just in her shop, possibly to give you money for things.
If I gave you a small piece of, I don't know, maybe about the size of my hand, you could make something with it worthwhile.
I mean, if it's worth my while.
It could be, depending on what you provide. But I'd rather table that conversation, because I'd like to go back to you. Who are you again? Flynn, was it?
Flynn.
And you just got to town today?
We did. Is that peculiar?
Well, normally I would have had a little bit of a heads up, so I find it slightly peculiar. And she seems to be looking you over right now.
I give her a little... You like what you see.
I see someone who looks like they've been in a fight before. Is that true?
I have been in a few tussles in my day.
And you? And she just looks at your, I think you have a maul, was it? Or a mace? You have an actual maul.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
ol'
looking
hammer.
at the maul on your back and says, "Is it just the two of you then?"
Oh, I mean, we can add more if you'd like.
Well, I would absolutely might like that.
What are you getting at? You're dancing all over the place. Get to the point.
Do you know of any of the town's troubles currently?
No, we don't.
Not a thing. Nothing? Neither of you?
Nobody has said, we are in trouble. So no.
So you haven't been accosted by any men wearing red cloaks or bandanas or sashes, sporting scimitars, rapiers, knives, or extorting you for money? Nothing of the sort?
Not that I can remember. I don't think we've even seen one.
No, they'd be dead.
We saw some children playing in the back. That's a great point. Had someone come and put a scimitar in our face, we would have lit them up, so to speak.
Then let me be to the point, because I don't get to talk to many adventurers like yourselves that often.
Adventurers. Oh, I like that.
There's a bit of a problem in town involving bandits. They're known as the Redbrands. They have a leader. His name is Glassstaff. I would like you to handle him alive.
Normally when people say handle, they mean...
That's how Tom understands it.
So what is your definition of handle but alive?
Able to speak. Maybe not immediately. Maybe in a few days, even.
So you want us to kidnap a man?
She looks around and says, No, I don't want you to kidnap anybody.
I'll take a sip of my whiskey.
But you want us to handle a man? It's just feeling more and more sexual the more we talk.
And with a name like Glassstaff, why does he have that name?
If I had to guess, it's because he has a staff made of glass, maybe. Or he has a glass jaw or something glass on his person.
Glassstaff seems kind of...
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Not the greatest material to make a staff. Must not be very bright, this man. This glass staff.
Now, seeing as he's the leader of the Redbrands and yet to be apprehended, and his men basically control the town when they see fit, I'd say he's doing well for himself.
The last place we went said as long as people pay their taxes or whatever, that there's no problem. There were children in the street dancing and playing.
Until they want more. And when do they want more? Is it every week, every month, every few days? Well, it's when they see fit.
So it has been a problem.
Of course it's been a problem. And it's going to stay a problem until someone deals with it. Now, again, to cut to the point, I will pay you for this if you do it.
Well, I'll be honest. We didn't come here with the intention of fighting against a legion of bandits. How do we know? We don't have any information to go off of. How do we know we're not going to go in and come out ass up?
It's a very roundabout way of saying I'm wasting my time. If you're not interested, just say you're not interested.
We are very interested. We just need details, I suppose. You just say, oh, here's this guy, Glassstaff. He could be anywhere. And also, there's a ton of really nasty bandits. Deal with them and we'll give you money. We need details, information to work with.
You see her take a long sigh, and she starts looking around again. And the shop doesn't have almost anyone in it right now. There might be someone off to the side perusing a few, maybe rubies, just looking in one of the stands. And then she turns back to you and says, I don't think I can tell you necessarily how to do it, but I feel like the details I provided and 100 gold should be enough to at least get started.
Well, 100 gold. You should have started with that. You know, we do have, and I want to look around at the other person that's in here. Does it look like they're trying to pay any kind of attention to our conversation?
It looks like she's more fascinated with the stand itself that she's examining. It's think of it like a window shopper, like someone who looks like they can't afford those gems are staring those gems like there's a hole in them, or staring a hole through them. It doesn't look like she's paying too much attention to you right now.
All right. I'll be honest with you. You seem like you check out. All right? We are here with a very capable group of individuals, 4 of us to be precise. Now,
I mean, there is 4 of us. Most of us are capable.
yes, we have. There's one of our party that. You know what? We won't. We don't need to get into that.
Yes.
Regardless, I make plans. That's what I do. I plan things.
Oh, now you're the plan guy?
Got a lot of planners.
We're going to come back to it. Look, we have a group of very extraordinary individuals who can most certainly...
a good way to describe it.
Yes, thank you. We can help you out, and the gold is great. But, Glassstaff, where does he hang out? Redbrands, what's their deal? Those are the two important questions.
The Sleeping Giant, I believe, is where you'll find a majority of the Redbrands like to visit. I'm sure one of them could divulge that information if convinced.
We could crack some skulls.
Yes, we could go in Moles is swinging, or we could maybe go in looking to join.
Oh,
Right? Little subterfuge.
okay. That could work. You got the gift to jab. You could do it.
I've jabbed a few in my day. I have.
If that's the path you wish to go, just know it's going to be an uphill battle. I don't think they're recruiting right now.
We did see a hill, so that's where Glassstaff is. Up there.
I don't know.
Or is that? Oh, you don't know.
I truly don't. If I knew, I'd be telling you that right now so you could go straight to the source.
Alright. So maybe we go in, we crack a few skulls,
Yup.
and then we find out where Glassstaff is, and then we
We just gotta make sure we don't kill them all.
Right, we need someone that can talk still. And specifically, we need Glassstaff still to talk. Is he? Are you still holding that statue?
No, I've put it down.
Okay. So just like on the floor.
Yeah, but I got rocks in my pocket that I hope she doesn't see.
You've taken some rocks.
I've grabbed a couple rocks.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Uh-oh. Nine.
Okay. She looks at you and says, well, if you're going to be about it then, and I could use your services again if you're skilled at carving and whatnot. I'd like to see what you could make, but I'd rather you handle the Glassstaff thing first.
You just want a sample? Like, to see my work? Like,
Precisely.
kind of unbuckle...
No! What are you doing? Not like that!
Oh, I mean, I could work on
Just
it.
carve a rock for me!
Okay, I could... I mean, you got some... I see you got some
Not
stone.
now! You need to handle the thing. She looks towards the door.
Well, okay, hold on. I can't just, like, grab... Ding, done. It's gonna take some time if you want something nice, right?
Precisely.
So give it to me now. I'll work on it while we're taking care of Glassstaff. And then we'll be good.
As long as you don't find yourself distracted. Very well. You already have what you need.
What?
Right there. Is that not the material in your pocket?
Oh. Did I start doing my belt again? Is this what you...
No. If there's nothing else, then be about it.
Okay, I think we should leave.
Did you take?
I think we should leave.
I'm
All right, thank you. We'll be
terribly
back.
sorry. We'll
We'll take care of some stuff.
We're gonna go take care of your thing. We've got to go tell our friends, and he's gonna carve something fantastic for you, aren't you, Tonk?
I'm halfway out the door. He's like grabbing some...
Halia, is it? Yes, Miss.
That is my name.
Miss
Just Miss.
Thornton. We'll be in touch.
Good luck. About this time, you two have saddled the horses proper. It took a bit of extra effort, as I believe Wesley was just saying he could do it no problem, and he's never done it before. Is that what I'm accurate there?
I feel like he would have been able to do like towing straps on horses, but not saddles. So if that helps.
Okay, so it took a little bit of time, but
I
you got
talked
on
him
there.
through it. I helped him out with it.
And
I just can't lift it.
after the saddles are on, would you be heading to meet with your group, or where would you be going?
Yes, because we did say we would meet. We'd go do that, and then meet them at the stone place.
Okay. In that case, then, when both of you go outside, you see Wedge and Wesley standing outside as well.
Oh,
guys.
hey guys, we should go.
Where are we going?
We'll talk about it here in a minute. Let's just
All
get
right.
out of the storefront. Let's
Yeah.
just kind of go down the
All
street.
right,
Let's-
Yeah, we just need to regroup, circle the wagons, and talk about our next journey out of here, out of this town, leaving forever, never coming back. I say loudly.
All right. But we got saddles, and the horses are saddled.
That'll be perfect for leaving. Let's go to them.
They're with us.
Right. They're here.
Yeah, we're just. Well, he's got them. I'm just.
I got him, Mr. Raven.
All
They
right.
won't get away.
Where are we just kind of out in the middle of the
We have to,
road here?
You got to give
Yeah, if
up
you
that,
walked right outside, yeah, you'd be standing on the road right now.
Like in the middle? Like where the big, like open space is?
Come on, right here.
If that's where y'all want to be, yeah,
Yeah.
you just went outside the shop.
Yeah, look at me go.
Because I'd like to suggest finding. Are we going to stay here the night, or are we
You know
trying
what?
to leave?
That's a great idea. We should rest for the evening, and we'll leave in the morning.
All right.
Let's maybe head to the
The local inn?
What was it? It was the Stone.
Hill Inn?
No, not the Stone Hill. We don't want to go there. We need to go. No, it is the Stone Hill. The Sleeping Giant,
we wanna
is
avoid.
the one we don't need to go to.
So if we want to like mess around town, we can pay to have these horses housed for us.
Yeah. So we'll try and find some place to stable the horses, and head to the Stone Hill Inn.
All right.
Might be the same place.
Boom.
While we're going, I'm gonna kind of. So, are we gonna tell them about the lady and offering us the money?
We are going to tell them. Yes, we're going to give them the whole scoop, but we don't need the whole town being privy to our business.
Okay. Just making sure you were kind of being a little dodgy. You're
You
being
know
a
what?
little dodgy, but I didn't want to step on your toes.
Yeah,
so.
y'all can hear this.
Thank
I
you
mean,
for
Can we hear it audibly?
they're whispering right in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for keeping me.
Do you guys
in
want to
check.
share
I
with the rest of the
appreciate
what's the
class?
secret,
We're
guys?
going to-
Wesley.
Let's go find a place to stay.
To the end.
So you guys continue walking towards the Stone Hill Inn, I believe, looking for lodging and whatnot. And you do find it. It's actually almost in the center of town, opposite of the town green. This is a large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. So it looks a bit better than a lot of the other buildings around. As you walk inside, you can see the common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ales and cider, and all of them are eyeing you with curiosity. This area looks like there's a lot of folks in here. Pretty crowded.
I
Yes.
tip my hat.
Hi. Hello. Looking for the bar.
Okay, yeah, you pass by a few people just conversing at their tables and whatnot, and from a nice lounge area. It looks like there's a fireplace, but no fire going right now. And you make it towards the bar. There looks to be maybe about 2 seats open right now.
I'm not necessarily looking for a place to sit at the bar. Would there have been any tables or anything like that?
An open table?
That would be open.
There is 2 tables open right now.
All right. Ale, are you old enough?
Sure, Mr. Flynn.
How
Whatever
old
you
are
think.
you?
I'm 19.
It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two.
Two for you. Yes. I'll go up and say, I'll just
Oh, trying to wave at the barkeep?
yes.
Okay, you see a young human man tending the bar right now. He's dressed fairly nice. He's wearing fine clothes. Not like a noble or anything like that, but maybe like a nice little tux vest, long sleeve white shirt. Looks pretty proper for just a regular tavern. And he sees you and goes, yes, sir. What can I get you?
This is one of those hipster bars. We're gonna pay out the ass. Yes. I would like six ales. We're at the table over here. Do I get them here? Do you bring them?
We'll bring him right out. Just be patient with us. We got a lot of servings going currently.
It's a good day. Yes, we'll be over here. How much?
We'll talk pricing in a minute. Just give me a moment, all right? I got you.
We're at the table.
Now, you see him start to fill up mugs. It looks like he's already filling up mugs for a couple other folks, so he'll be with you in a bit.
Okay. I'll head back over to the table and sit down with the rest of y'all.
Oh, you didn't come back with any.
They're gonna bring them. Yeah, I told you, it's one of those places.
So while we wait, I reach into my pocket, bring out a cigar holder, kind of open it up and offer.
Oh,
Anybody want?
Absolutely.
No thanks, Mr. Raven. Then.
Okay. And then I take my little dragonfly pendant and light it if you need it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You know what? Maybe this isn't so bad after all. Tonk, why don't you tell them about our agreement? I'll kind of keep an eye out. I'm just gonna kind of look around, and I would like to just watch for anybody that seems like they are overly interested in our table or possibly trying to listen in on our conversations.
Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just looking around, it doesn't look like anyone's really paying you too much mind at the moment. When you came in, a lot of eyes went to you, but it looks like everyone here is more interested in who they're with currently. You don't see anyone overly interested or just kind of sitting back, just glancing your way or anything like that.
All right. And I'm just going to keep on the lookout while Tonk tells our party.
While everybody else is like sitting at the table, I'm actually standing in my chair and kind of leaning on the table like you were at the bar. That's what I'm doing at the table. I'm just kind of like full on standing in the chair.
I should have asked for a booster seat. My apologies.
It's about this time you see a dwarf female, pretty stout, pretty short, with long red braided hair, carrying 6 mugs of ale. 3 handles in this hand, 3 handles in this hand. Almost like it's no problem, just sloshing over towards you all.
Professional.
And just says, "All right, 6 ales for the lot of you. You come at a good time too. My sister's coming to town. Oh, can't wait to introduce you."
Ah, your sister. Fantastic.
Is
Who
she-
are you?
Oh, my name is my name is Elsa. I'm a server for Mr. I forgot his name.
She was the one with magical powers.
Toblin.
You should hit the blue button now. No,
Feels cold in here.
Elsa, what a beautiful name.
What's your sister's name?
Well, my sister's name is Gwen, an academic, coming to Phandelver. She's going to bring all sorts of knowledge with her. It's so exciting.
What kind of knowledge?
Academic knowledge, if I had to guess.
Anything in particular? Like, what's her flavor?
Oh, I don't have the smarts to even consider. But when she comes, it's going to be, I can't wait to introduce her to everybody.
I
what
tip
sh-
my hat to her.
She's going to, get up and do a performance.
No, she's very shy. In fact, she probably won't talk to anyone unless I make her.
Can she carry beers like you?
No.
No, she'll never make a good wife.
Oh, I like you. You're nice. Well, if you boys need anything else, just yell for Elsa, okay?
Elsa.
Absolutely.
And she turns and walks away.
What was the sister's name?
She said the sister's name was Gwen.
I'll grab 2 of those ales.
I'll take the other 2, and I'll slide the remaining 2, 1 each, across the table.
And before I take my little tankard, take off my hat, put it on the edge of the chair.
All right, nice and comfy.
And I'm still just kind of looking around, looking about, drinking my ale. Right, give them the details.
So, we went and saw some stone. There were some
Anything nice?
3 very questionably genuine stone statues, and I kind of pull the rocks out of my pocket. I took these.
Mr. Stone Dog, did you steal those?
Well, so she knew I had them and she let me leave. So was it stealing?
Sounds like a gift.
Well, I gotta craft us something.
Speaking of gifts, reach into my pocket and I pull out that jade statue.
Oh, where'd you get that?
It was in the goblin cave.
Snatch it out of his hand.
I was trying to give it to you, and I was like,
sniff and I lick it.
It smells dirty, and it again tastes even saltier than the other statues you licked.
Why did you lick that, Mr. Stone Donk?
Gotta know.
What do you know now?
You gotta know to know.
Okay, that makes sense.
Tonks, do you like it?
Yes, but this doesn't doesn't taste right. And I hand it back. So anyways, so I gotta craft this lady a stone thing.
A what?
A something out of stone.
Okay.
I gotta craft her something and bring it back.
Did you hear him say stone dick?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say stone dick?
No, I just said stone.
Okay.
I don't. He's telling the story.
So yeah, that's what happened.
Okay.
There was the other part too.
Oh, yeah, she wants us to like take care of these bandits.
Like babysit?
No, like, well,
Oh, like
okay.
the goblin thing.
Well, no, the bandits that run the town.
Yeah, but take care of them like we did the goblins.
Well, kinda. She wants us to deliver the head bandit, glass staff. We thought it was kind of like a.
Wait, kidnapping?
No, well, yeah. See, that's what I said. She said no. I wouldn't say kidnap, but she wants him alive. But she said take care of it.
But they're bad guys. Shouldn't we just kill them for her?
Well, I think we can kill all of them except this one that she wants.
Okay, we'll kill them after.
She said she'd give us 100 gold. 100.
That's 100 smackaroos more than we have now, boys. And considering that we may or may not be in possession of stolen horses, we might need this extra gold.
So, did I just buy saddles?
I think
We're not
so.
gonna ride anywhere?
We were kind of thinking, and we might not own those horses or the cart we sold.
But you know what? We can pass on those costs to the owners. You gave us horses with no fucking saddles. What are we supposed to do with that?
Probably leave them attached to the cart.
I didn't never see a cart.
And Sildar didn't tell us anything about
You're right. Sildar said we
He
could
left.
we could.
us with the horses in the cart.
That's true. And I didn't. I'll pull out like the little, like the notice of like, come, we'll give you 10 gold to take this stuff to Phandelver. I don't see anything here outlining having anything to do.
Oh, he piques my interest. I'm like, can I? Because I didn't get that piece of paper, and I look at it. I'm like, oh yeah. Nope.
There is nothing
no subject
equestrian related in there. I can't speak today.
Yep, there's nothing that says return of anything.
Right.
Or drop off anything except for said goods.
That's a good point, Mr. Ravendun.
And they already paid us.
Flynn, speaking of Sildar,
Hand it back your paper.
since you've been looking around, you've noticed Sildar's actually sitting at the bar, like drinking right now.
He's fine.
Should we talk to him about it?
Is it rude that we didn't invite him to our table?
It's rude if we look at him and we lock eyes.
Are you locking eyes with him right now? Is he looking at us? I'll like.
He's fully invested in his drink right now. Right now, he'd have to turn like this to even see you.
He's
Well-
fine. He's entertained.
Do you think you'd be interested in taking care of some business?
I think he would, but I feel like we need to work it out. So, to jump off what dear Tonks here has said, Tonk, I apologize. You know what? I'm gonna call you Tonks, though. I think it's cute.
Tonks?
She said we didn't need to whack the GS. Call him GS.
Okay.
We didn't need to whack him, but she wants to, I guess, have a conversation with him.
She was coming on us kind of hard too. That we couldn't tell if she was like actually coming on to us or not.
Terrible salesperson.
You know, I have awful creeped up on us and everything.
She was very creepy.
Was there any contracts signed?
No, it was more of a spoken word.
Yeah, we got out of there quick. I had her rocks in my pocket.
He stole some rocks. Yes. So she gave us a lot of helpful information, and by a lot I mean practically none. She says she, aside from the other tavern here, she doesn't know where Redbrands hang out. She doesn't know where GS hangs out or stays. And so we might have to just go have ourselves a good old-fashioned bar fight and crack some fucking skulls.
Okay, do we know which one is the one we're not supposed to kill? What does he look like?
He has a staff made of glass.
I'm sure we'll be able to tell.
There's got to be only one person stupid enough to buy a glass staff. What an idiot.
While you're talking, I was going through my cube, and if I'm not mistaken, Lenine, she actually told us that the Redbrands were at the Sleeping Giant.
Right,
where they hung
but
out.
we don't know if that's where GS is. We might have to go there to find out.
We might have to
where
crack
he-
some skulls to
Right.
find
the skull
GS.
cracking.
Sounds like fun.
So,
I still have some time before I gotta get back home,
Now,
and you're with me.
I must inquire. We've cracked some goblin skulls. Not so much human. I have to ask, are you... I have no doubt about your commitment to this and any and all. How... Do you have any feelings one way or another about taking another human life?
Really not all for killing, per se, unless I have to. But we're not on a killing mission.
But they just told us they're bad guys.
I understand, but they could be bad guys being made to do bad things. Doesn't make each individual person a bad guy.
That's the just following orders excuse.
Yeah. Like, say if they were just one of these young kids playing in the street, and it was either join us or we'll beat you.
Yes, how do you feel about that type of
You know, you don't.
interaction?
What do you mean? That the
can't
kid
do
gets
it.
beaten?
Well, no. Like, put yourself in that child's shoes.
Oh yeah, I
But-
remember getting beaten. It's because I deserved it.
Fuck.
My dear boy, nobody deserves that. What could you have possibly done to deserve a beating?
The
I don't
enigma
remember
continues.
sometimes.
All right, well, that's wrong.
So, okay. Maybe we don't kill, maybe we hurt, and then we take care of the leader, and maybe they'll just, leave the town alone. I can
So
be
maybe
okay
we
with
go in, they swing first, we're defending ourselves?
that. No. Now, if it's me or them, it's them. Like I tell you right now, I will crack some skulls.
No,
No.
I've seen it.
I agree
Quite
with
impressive.
Tonk.
Maybe we can just mutilate them all.
You gotta tone it down. Just a little.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to help.
No, you're
You're
doing
super helpful.
such a great job that you're just outshining everyone else, and we don't want to have, too much. You don't want to show off too much.
I
Taking
do
off
like
my
where his
jacket.
brain is, though.
And
Right.
putting it on the seat.
Yep.
So, no jacket, no
Your
hat.
head's in the right place. Bad guys, assholes, the whole lot of them. They can fuck off. But we gotta rein it in a little bit. Little less wanton murder,
Well, okay.
mutilation, that whole thing. People who deserve that, they'll get it. But we need to do our due diligence first.
Okay.
You do
Any
know
thoughts?
that badness is like a
Spectrum.
spectrum. Like there's kind of bad, and then there's like bad, and there's like mostly bad, and there's like really fucking bad, right?
Well,
Has that concept ever has anybody ever talked to you about that?
yeah, they tell me who the bad is and who the good is.
Mm-hmm.
And you always side with good.
So it's just black and white, no spectrum.
Well, bad
What kind
is
of fucking
bad.
company are you running?
Defense company?
Oh.
But we don't.
Sounds very defensive. Anyways,
We can work on that.
well, yes.
He's new to the company. How long?
Doesn't
you been
sound
there?
like it.
I've been there
Sounds like he's been there
For
for
a very
like
long time, actually.
yeah.
It does sound like he was hurt. I worked there since I was 10.
That's almost a decade.
That's almost a decade.
It'll be my 10th year anniversary next year.
Okay. Well,
We need to get a
I have
PR
some-
person for there.
I have a conversation to have when we get back to the company.
Can I do an insight check? Does he seem legitimately shocked?
You make an insight check with Wedge. You tell him what he discovers with what he rolled.
It's not great.
Are you asking?
No, I'm just trying to gauge
trying to see if you actually look shocked
Is
from
your
that.
shock? Are you feigning shock or are you legitimately shocked? It's a 7.
So what do I do?
You tell him if it is a 7 worthy to know your true emotions or your true expressions.
I mean, I would say so.
Then tell him.
Yeah, I'm genuinely shocked.
Okay. we're gonna work on this, and we're gonna work on the whole spectrum of badness with you, right? Because down here, maybe punch in the mouth, slap on the wrist. Over here, decapitation.
Okay, so there's something wrong with me.
No, there's nothing
No,
wrong with you.
not at all, dear boy. Not at all. You are amazing.
I like the mutilation thought that you had, and I would be down to go in there and also.
But there's a time and a place for the mutilating.
Agreed. But if you're heavy set on doing that, I will back you, and we can do that.
I'll just follow you guys.
If they deserve it.
Okay.
If anybody's trying to hurt you, feel free to defend yourself and get out of there.
We're gonna
let me
find
know
out maybe
when that time is.
Yes.
Morality.
We might, maybe.
As long as you're with me, I'll be a little conscious.
Okay.
All right. So we go in. What do we want to do? We want to ask questions. Do we want to just sit down, get a drink, wait for someone to come up and pick a fight with us?
I have climbed up on the table and just kind of like this, drinking. Just like
How tall are you? Are you?
3'3".
Are you as
Okay.
tall as the mug that you're drinking from?
I hope not. I hope they give me like a tiny
like
mug.
the
that's
regular
smaller.
size mug, but it'd still be like the size
Yeah,
of
yeah.
your head, your body weight. I'd be on my second ale by now.
Is ale alcohol?
I'm not even like a quarter of the way done. If it's like the same kind of mug you guys are drinking, I'm all flushed in the face, big smile, just
Yeah.
I look like a little steam engine, or just poof, poof, poof.
I don't think they have kid-sized cups for ale.
It's okay. I'm good.
So if you guys want to as well, there's a lot of chatty people, it seems, in here. If any of you wanted to see if you could talk someone up, I could have you roll to see if you find out something interesting or some rumors if you were trying to find out more info.
Okay.
Anyone who wants to, if you're leaving your table and you're just walking around trying to listen for someone who's being a little extra loud or extra inebriated, make a charisma check. Otherwise, never mind.
I would like to go to the bar and get beer quicker than someone coming. So if there's anything chatty going on at the bar, I'd like to pay attention.
Okay. In that case, if you're just trying to listen near the bar, when you are you getting up and going now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make a perception check as you approach the bar.
Grab me another ale.
While he's doing that, Wesley, look at this. I take one of my pieces of paper, put it on my chest, and make like static electricity go over my body, and just giggle. I'm like, it tickles.
Oh, Mr. Raventon, you're so silly.
So when you make it to the bar, you approach Toblin and order a drink from him. Just one ale?
4.
4 ales? Okay. And he acknowledges you, and he go ahead and takes that order. And he also says he started a tab for you, and you're at 6 silver currently.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You want 4 ales?
Yeah. Wait. So I owe him 6 silver before I get this?
No, he just says you have a tab of 6 silver. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
nine.
Okay. Yeah. I grab him.
So he starts getting those 4 ales, and while he's doing that, you actually hear a gnome just maybe 2 seats down, sitting at the bar, talking to another person, and you hear her say something along the lines of, and I'm not gonna do a voice for it, but this is what you hear: the Redbrands hassle every business in town except for the Phandelver Miners Exchange. They don't want any trouble with Hylia Thornton, who runs it seems.
Okay.
After overhearing that, 4 ales are placed in front of you by Toblin.
I'd like to grab my ales, take them back to the table. I just found a lady gnome for you. And it sounds like she's got some info, and you should riz her up.
So I start giggling.
Riz her up.
And again, I'm laying on the table. I kind of like, but I'm married.
So,
I would like to cast
Okay.
minor illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Just as soon as he says, like, I'm married, as soon as he, like, reaches his hand out, I'll cast minor illusion. I want to hide his wedding ring. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It sounds like someone needs to be rizzed.
What are you talking? What? Oh. Apparently I'm not. All right.
Not today, you're not.
Shit.
At the bar. Over there at the bar.
Get in with the locals. See if we can find anything.
All right. I'm going to try my best to hop down into the chair and onto the ground.
You don't have to roll for that. You can just do it unless you're trying to do it like instantaneously.
No.
Okay, yeah, you hop
I'm
down
a little
though.
tipsy. Just
Okay,
want to get down to the ground.
you're down.
No problems.
No problems.
Sweet. I'm not that drunk. So I'm going to kind of stagger over to the gnome lady.
Okay, she seems to be talking to a what looks to be a human male, maybe a farmer based on his attire. At the bar.
Ooh. Can I just stand near them and see where the conversation's at?
Sure. Make a. Let's see how well you can hear what they're saying. Make a perception check. This is a little loud in here.
19 plus 2.
Oh, that's really good.
That's 21.
That's math.
All right, and you hear a couple things. Then they seem to be talking about the local news of what's been going on in town, and they're kind of doing a back and forth. And when you approach, you hear the farmer say, "I know you think that sounds a bit weird. I've heard something about marauders attacking trade caravans east of the Tribord Trail. Townmaster's been looking for someone to run it off, but no one will do it. I think goblins might be working with them too. Well, you can't one-up that though, can you?" To which the gnome will reply, "I'll do your voice, why not? You think that's weird? Let me tell you this. I heard Sister Grail left town a few days ago. When she got back, she was wounded. She's a holy woman. What's she doing?"
And I'm like,
They both turn to you and go, the farmer will speak up, "Oh, look at you. You're new here. Hello."
and I introduce myself as Wedge and pop out a business card. Give the Fulcrum business card to the gnome. I'm like, "Here you go. I'm Wedge, resident from the Fulcrum." And then I produce another one to give to the farmer, and that one's for the Meadow Magic,
Oh.
for the agriculture business.
And they both take a card kind of hesitantly, almost like they haven't seen something like this before. And the farmer will say, "I'm Lenar. Nice to meet you in your business." And he's kind of looking at it like from the side. And the gnome just sort of looks at it for a moment, flips it, and says, "Frida."
Rita, nice to meet you. Kind of cutting him off a little bit. And I was asking her, I was like, we might be able to help you answer some of these questions.
"Well, you think I'm stupid? I'm not getting involved in that. I just hear stuff. All I do is sew clothes."
Really want to ask her what kind of clothes she sells?
Mr. Raventon,
So I compliment her on, I ask her, "Did you sew these clothes?"
What I'm wearing now? Only the patchwork repairs done on it.
And I kind of lean in a little closer, compliment her, I'm like, "Good job. But
Thank you.
what else have you heard?"
Oh, you were listening in to us, talking?
I overheard you as I approached.
We were kind of loud, were we? Yeah, I guess so. You haven't heard anything weird around town, have you?
Well, you believe it or not, we might have taken care of the goblin problem.
The goblin problem.
Yeah, they were responsible for stealing stagecoaches and goods that were supposed to come to the town.
Was there anything else with them? Was it just goblins? Because we heard may have been like more, like an ogre.
It was just goblins that we saw.
Oh, I hope there's nothing more then. That's scary stuff.
How'd you hear about an ogre?
People talk. We heard someone else say it.
People don't usually get away from ogres, do they?
If they're lucky. What if there's a... Oh, I don't want to be all dark, Frida. I'm not gonna... No, go ahead, speculate. Okay, well, what if... what if there's like 5 people and like, you know, the ogre's eating like 3 of them, the other 2 can run then?
Fair enough. What were you talking about the other thing?
But the ogre? Or the
No,
goblins?
Who's the lady again? The female note.
Frida?
Frida. She was talking about people hassling people in town?
Well, yeah, the Redbrands, they hassle all these businesses, but they don't mess with that Thornton lady
Thornton lady, where's she?
at the Miners Exchange.
Why don't they mess with her?
That's a good question, isn't it? Hope she's not involved with them.
Is that where they were earlier? Okay. Do you know any more about the Redbrand?
No, I don't know any other rumors about them, but I know they go from business to business just harassing and extorting, and sometimes if they just want to, they just shake down a random person. In fact, you guys, I never even seen you. And she looks over to the... Are you guys looking over at them right now?
I'm staring.
All of y'all?
Wait, hold on. I would have been like looking, but as soon as she looked over, it's like the look away, like right when she looks.
I'll probably give Wedge just a thumbs up.
And she looks over like she's looking for maybe a table you came from, and then sees a thumbs up with Wesley looking right over you. Says,
Well done, Mr. Ravenden.
I'm surprised you and your friends haven't gotten a shakedown already.
So far, I mean, we've only seen happy, smiling faces.
Well, give it time. I'm sure they'll introduce themselves sooner than later.
Got an idea. Would you guys like to come to our table? And have a
The Riz.
couple of drinks?
We were just kind of doing a quick drink, then we had to go.
Let's quickly walk over to the table.
I'm sorry. We were. Nah, I don't want to. Make a persuasion check.
Oh, God. 7 plus 2? Oh, you said persuasion?
Mhm.
Yeah. 7 plus 2, so 9.
I just wanted to relax for a bit. I'm sorry.
All right, well, you can think of anything else. You have my card.
Yeah, Fulcrum?
Fulcrum.
Fulcrum. All right. Thanks.
Thank you. And then I kind of just shuffle off, like, kind of little just, didn't go the way I wanted.
Well, did you learn anything?
Yes. Apparently it's some lady at the Miners Exchange.
That's Miss Thornton. Yeah.
Miss Thornton, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So, the Redbrands do not mess with her.
Oh, really?
So, they will extort everybody, even random people, but all the businesses. But they don't touch her for some reason.
Why do you think she would have us deal with them then? She's not getting harassed.
Oh.
Maybe she's slowing down businesses for her through other means?
Possibly. Or maybe she has some other reason for... I don't know, something about her was just off. She was kind of weird.
She was definitely.
She was trying to sneak up on us.
You,
I mean, now granted, Tonks here was stealing.
but I wasn't stealing at that point.
So you decided to commence into thievery after she had snuck up on me.
In my defense, I don't know how those stones ended up in my pocket. But when you were talking to her, I didn't think she could see me looking at the stones. I didn't think it was an issue. But I guess you weren't persuasive or entertaining enough to keep her attention.
Well,
I thought we had an
I'll
agreement.
try and do better next time then. Fuck me then, right?
I mean, she did kind of sound like she was trying to.
It seemed like it at first, but then she just wanted nothing to do with me then at the end. I mean, maybe, you know what?
When she found out I was a master with these hands, and just everything else went out the window.
That's, you know what? You came and stole my thunder is what you did.
Well,
And I'll have you know that that's fine. That's fine. For now, this time, I'll let it pass.
Honk's very good with the ladies.
Clearly.
I let him have
Do you have children? Do you have
the
children?
known. I mean, we can get there eventually. We can talk about personal.
No, I don't want to have
Another
children
round,
with you.
please.
You could call for another round.
Yeah,
Journey
yeah,
finishes
another
on 2
round.
rounds.
Yeah, you're another round on my guy here.
Make a
I'm 3/4 of the way done with mine.
Constitution saving throw for me, Tom.
Uh-oh.
Is there any music playing?
12.
In the tavern.
Yeah.
Maybe some light strumming from a nearby lute near that fireplace.
So I asked Flynn, I was like, Flynn, can you play me something? Look, I'm back on the table now. I was like, Pinterest. something up tempo real quick?
Well, it's not good etiquette for one bard to start playing over another one who's already playing.
So I'm gonna shout
It's frowned upon.
for everybody's attention in the bar so that I can get Flynn to play a song.
Okay, shout them.
Do I really shout?
Yeah. What's it sound like?
I'm like, everybody! Shh!
Everything goes quiet. Everyone just turns and stares at your table.
And I'm like, I present to you the master of music, Flynn.
Yay, Mr. Flynn!
Oh yeah, Flynn.
Yeah!
This guy right here, Flynn.
What do you have?
Up tempo.
Shit, alright, up tempo.
Free bird.
What do I... I don't do free bird. Alright. Wasn't prepared to play anything, but here's a little something that I've been working on. It's not finished yet, alright? It's work in progress, alright, everybody? So go easy on me. And I will go through and I will start to play on the lute an acoustic rendition of Never Gonna Give You Up.
Make a performance check. Let's see what this sounds like.
While he's playing that, I'm dancing on the table, but I'd like to take like a huge inhale of my cigar and make little smoke rings. And as they fall, just kind of doing a little Irish jig and kicking them with my feet to make them fall. I'm having a good time.
That is going to be a 19.
Oh.
And if the people seem like they like it, because they have not yet been introduced to the horrors of this song, I will also use thaumaturgy to amplify it.
Yeah, everyone seems to be digging it. You hear a couple people, "Whoa, I've never heard, what is it? I never heard this," but like just everyone talking back and forth, and just bob to never gonna, just bob and start bobbing to it.
And then I get to the part where it's like, never gonna give.
Yeah, everyone seems to be enjoying it quite a bit, to where everyone starts enjoying their drinks again, talking amongst each other, as you're just playing this rockin' rendition of Never Gonna Give You Up, or whatever it's called. Everyone's impressed by your dancing, too, I believe.
And-
Make a performance check as well. Let's see if you're, like,
Does he
staggering.
get
while doing
advantage because I'm so awesome at playing?
Oh,
He's-
18.
Oh, he is drunk.
Oh, well, you know what? And 18's good. Yeah, you're kicking. You guys are putting on a show right now. You actually get a few copper thrown your way as you're playing.
And I like, Wesley! Yeah,
Honestly, I feel like inebriation should actually give advantage if you're trying to dance.
You think so?
100%.
So you play your song, Flynn, and a total of 5 copper coins come your way and land on your table.
Perfect.
All right, as you finish up the last lick of Rick Astley's Never Give You Up. Everyone's clapping. Just being drunk, just yelling, just excited.
Thank you so much. We're leaving tomorrow.
As he's doing that, I'm like going like this for Wesley to look at me. I'm taking another huge puff off my cigar and blow this a big ring smoke. And I'm going to try to jump through it and then trip over the smoke.
Wedge is about
And
to
then
be
just kind of like
problematic.
face plants right in front of you.
Mr. Ravenden, are you okay?
And I roll over and I just tell him, "You got to know when to quit."
5 copper?
5 copper.
I'm just laying on my back.
You can just fall flat. You don't have to roll for anything. You failed yourself.
I tripped over the smoke. Like, how you trip over smoke, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
be trying my best to help you up and stuff.
No, just roll me over.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ravenden.
I'm just giggling. I'm like,
Can we, roughly what time is it?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably more towards the evening now. Like the sun is starting to go down.
Well, it's a little early in the night. He's a little rough.
We should maybe stop giving him Don't give.
What do you mean? Stop. He's still on the first one.
Don't give him any more.
No, I don't know that. No, he definitely isn't getting any more. I don't think the Sweet Summer Boys even touched his.
I don't like how it tastes.
Oh, okay. I'll take it from him and I'll drink it.
It's all right. It's not for everyone. It is a bit of an acquired taste. Perhaps, maybe wine is more of his.
You said wine, I peek up. Yeah?
Not later.
Alright. Tonk, drag me back to my seat.
Drive you back to...
No, drag me.
Oh, drag.
Just down the table.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm like-
just...
Yeah, just, and I stand up and go, wee! So now I'm laying on the table in front of my seat.
Real lightweight.
We needed to get him some food.
Are
you hungry?
That's a good idea.
I can eat, yeah.
Oh, okay. Can we get Miss Elsa over here? Hey, Elsa!
You see Elsa just drop some drinks off another table. She turns and says, "Oh, I hear you, dear. I'm a-coming," and start wobbling your way.
Okay, Elsa, we need to get our pal here some food. You guys got any food here?
We do. Would you like some meats, breads, cheeses?
Some breads.
Yes. And put it on my tummy.
Would you like a whole loaf?
Yeah, we'll take a loaf.
Yeah, we could, loaf sounds good.
All right. Good for you then. It's rather cheap. It's
Oh.
1 more silver on your tab. I think you logged her at let's see, you've had the 6 and the 4. This will put you at 11. I'll be right back.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine.
She hobbles off to get your bread. Doesn't take long. Looks like they may have it already made in the back. You get a loaf of bread brought out.
Here you go. Just get you a couple pieces of that.
Please offer it to anybody else first. How big is the bread?
Do we get one
Compared
of
to
those?
me, how big is it?
Compared to you?
Yeah.
It's like 2.
I mean,
Like, would it be about that
It's
big?
like from your foot to your knee. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we get one of those like super long bread knives with it, where we can on like the cutting board?
Sure, if you want one. You get one of them long ass, and maybe a little thing of butter next to it.
Yeah, we gotta have that. And I want to like slice it, and I'll give him a couple.
Like, does anybody else want it?
I'm going to have some, absolutely. This is for you.
So I push you back to pieces, and I take the loaf and put it under my head like a pillow, and just like, and start gnawing on it.
Well, we've clearly found a way to loosen him up.
Let's just get him a little of a drink. It seemed like when we said the W word, he popped up. So
That's true. This might be a good time. Wedge. I forget, and because just there's been so much that's happened since the road and now. How did you meet how did you meet Wesley here?
He's an apprentice at the Volcom.
No, I get that. How did you meet him?
Well, so I was up with my wife doing the running our company, and then my father sent me a letter saying that he wants me to take over the Volcom. But I need to kind of get out there and do a little research and development. And so I hadn't been around that much, but I've never met Wesley before, even though I come around, and they said that he was a new apprentice.
So they just gave him. Your dad gave him.
Yeah, he
to
said he
you.
was a promising artificer that was up and coming, and then he's like, hopefully I could teach him, and maybe we learn from each other.
do you get paid?
Of course he gets paid. He
Do you,
works.
do you pay him?
Do you?
I
pay-
don't, because I don't
Okay.
currently work at the
Do
Fulcrum.
you receive a paycheck from the Fulcrum?
What do you mean?
This is problematic.
They let me live there and they feed me.
Hold on, wait.
Are they?
I'm sitting up on the table like, what do you mean live?
Are they
there?
nice to you? Like, yeah, where do you live? Like, in a bunker?
No, the other people live in the bunker.
The other people.
Yeah, there's a bunch of us. But I have my own room.
How many of you live?
Did you volunteer to work for the Fulcrum?
Well, no, I was chosen.
Who's your department head?
Well, Well,
What department do you work for?
I'm not sure.
You make things though, right?
I do. I
What
help
do you
make things.
What do you make?
Well, I'm not sure if I should tell you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Why not tell me?
I promised someone I wouldn't.
Who'd you promise?
Wesley just looks down.
It's okay. And I start puffing on my cigar again and lay my head back on the bread.
We'll figure it out. The important thing, he's with us now.
yeah. So, last thing, your dad owns the fulcrum and wants you to own the fulcrum. Is what I understand.
Yes.
Hmm.
How do you feel about indentured servitude?
I don't like it. I don't like the idea, and I don't know where there's room at the company for people to live.
Well, he said bunker. You know about a bunker app.
Have you seen a set of staircase or a set of stairs that go down? Like maybe below where they're supposed to be?
No.
You know what? Look, if his father is handing the company off to him, changes can be made.
I'm now facing away from you guys with my feet dangling off the table, looking away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we might have to circle back to that.
This
At a
feels
later time.
this feels very serious and very. I don't think this is a single session type of issue that we can deal with. And to be honest, I don't even know if we're qualified to even handle whatever the fuck is going on.
I know
here.
I'm not.
Wesley, I just want you to know, I appreciate you, and I think you do a damn good job at everything that you do.
Thank you, Mr. Flynn. I thought
Kind of
you-
look at you and like,
And you don't.
I agree.
You know what? Just Flynn. You don't have to call me Mr. Flynn.
I don't know. I don't want to get hurt.
Whoa.
Oh, this is going very
That
deep.
circles back
All right.
again.
You know what? You work on it. You can just call me. You can call me Flynn, Mr. I prefer Flynn. But you. Shit. All right. You know what? Now would be good. How's he doing on that bread?
Oh, I'm tossing it up in the air. And then when it comes back in my hand, I kind of look like it's like a baby. And I'm like, "Arr!" And then back up in the air.
I've got a feeling his upbringing is probably more fucked than his.
I don't know. I could argue he's been there for 10 years. He's 19. Let's do some math.
Yeah, but I mean, it's different. It's different trajectories, but there's no way that's healthy.
No.
And I look back over and look at you, baby, eating a loaf of bread.
I'm tossing it in the air too.
Right,
The bread's having its fun.
right. It's having a great time.
Is there still bread on
Check.
the table?
There's pieces of bread
But
on
that
the table, but I got the loaf.
Okay.
After I hear you say check, I kind of lean my head back. Like, how much do we owe?
It's probably like 15. You know what? I'm just going to give them 20 silver. They keep the change. Elsa's been great. I assume. Elsa, how much do we owe? Next time she comes back, that's what I'll flag her down and ask.
All right, you flag her down. It doesn't take much. She's abundantly social right now. So as soon as you say her name and start waving, her head is just locked onto you with a big grin. She comes on over. Oh yes, some more ales, food maybe.
You know what?
I'll take one to go.
You know what? That's not. Do you have whiskey?
We probably do.
I'll pull out my flask. How much would it cost for you to fill up one for the road?
Oh, you've all been so sweet. Just one silver still.
All right. So with all that tallied up, how much do we owe you?
Well, you were at 11, and he wants an ale to go, and you would like a whiskey, so you'd be at 13.
All right. I'll reach into my pouch, and I will pull out a gold, and put it on the table in front of her. Elsa, you've been fantastic. I can't wait for you to reunite with your sister. And you know what? It would be fantastic if you happen to hear any goings-on about anything strange happening in the town, and you happen to see us. I would love to hear about it.
Well, I'll certainly share with you, but just so you know, you're still 3 silver short.
I thought you said...
13 silver?
Oh, well, in that case, I'll give her, I'll put 3 gold out then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have to do that. Are you looking for lodging, too?
I mean, we probably could use some lodging. I mean, we may have to put the baby.
What do your rooms cost?
Well, our rooms tend to vary, but for you all, if you're offering the 3 gold, I'd say I can get you covered.
I pull out an extra gold, slide her away.
Well, all right then. I'll get Mr. Toddlin to get you your keys. All in 1 room or 2?
How many beds are in a room?
There's only 2 each.
2. Let's do 2 rooms.
I could still pull 2 rooms for you.
All right.
What was your name again?
Flynn.
Flynn. That was a nice performance too, Flynn. You should come here more often. The locals are more excited since you started playing.
Oh, well, it's no problem at all. We'll see. We'll see. We plan on leaving tomorrow morning. We have to get back. Very busy, as you could assume. But we'll see.
Very well. I'll be right back. Oh, and this one's quite the dancer too. Lovely dance.
As she's talking to me, I'm putting my jacket and my hat back on. Completely different demeanor.
She walks off and grabs 2 keys, because you got 2 rooms, and leaves them on your table and just says, upstairs, first 2 rooms you run into. And then leaves.
All right.
So, can we... I was thinking we go to bed, right? Wake up in the morning, take care of this situation that we're going to try to take care of because of the baby. He don't look like no baby no more.
It's something about the hat. That's a fine hat.
It is a very, very nice
I just
hat.
kind of flick at it.
So what do you all... Do we go maybe talk to some people before we head to bed? Does it seem like a good time where they maybe...
It is early evening, so there's still sun out. You can still talk to people in here if you want to, or if you want to explore the town a little bit more, you could maybe visit 1 or 2 more places before it actually be night.
Maybe we... How are you feeling?
Ready to go?
Just like that.
Yep.
The
Kinda-
cigars must have some wacky
Still, still shaky, just not as jovial as I was.
That's excellent, Mr. Ravenden. Work hard, play hard.
My boy.
Wall Street, motherfucker.
And I do a long line of coke.
Maybe we, look, there are plenty of places we could go here. It's not a large town, but it's also not tiny. But I'm thinking maybe we know where home is, at least for tonight. We can go maybe poke our head in. We've had a few drinks. We've been seen in other taverns. Maybe it's not so much of a stretch that we wind up in the wrong or the right tavern.
What is our just information gathering?
Yes.
Maybe find out where Senior GS is. Or SGS.
Or perhaps just look. I would have to imagine a tavern filled with bandits, whatever they call themselves. Has to be a prime spot for the bar fight to break out. And let's say, should something awful happen and a terrible fight breaks out, and multiple bandits are injured, I would have to assume maybe whoever's the next step up has to do a little investigating, and then we but not before we find out. You know. But then we
Sounds like a plan.
Do you need some more bread?
No, I'm good.
All right. Maybe I'll hang on to these, and I'll take the keys to the rooms, and I'll put them in my backpack.
All right.
So to the, was it the Sleeping Giant? Then?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys you're getting up to leave and head to the Sleeping Giant, the other inn,
Why do you say it like that?
because you heard a lot of rumors about that place.
We did.
No, well, that's where we're going. We're going to take a quick break. Give us about 10 minutes. We will be right back. We are back.
Oh.
Are we?
We are.
Hi.
We're back.
Shit, we are.
We are. You guys are getting up from your table at the, I believe the inn is called the Stonehill. Am I not wrong? Am I wrong? Right on that?
We
It is
are in
Stonehill Inn.
Stonehill.
You met a few kooky characters, talked to a few of the regulars, learned a couple things, and now I believe you guys are heading to the other inn, the Giant Inn.
Sleeping Giant.
Yep.
Ooh, look at you.
So that's where we're going right now, right?
That's where we're going.
That's where we're going.
Perhaps, and as we're walking, I'll say, maybe we pretend like we've had maybe a little too much to drink. And as I say that and like turn around, I'm like, oh, shit. Maybe I have. It's less acting. I'm not. I had 3 ales.
All right. Well, yeah, you're a little, definitely a little.
I'm loosened up.
Yeah, loosened up. You loosened up. That's a good way to put it. You are definitely feeling something.
I've had 6, but I'm not no lightweight.
Your Constitution saving throw is okay, so you're not puking or anything. You're whatever you want to be. You kind of were everywhere, and you're fine. Totally sober.
Wesley's gonna completely mimic whatever Flynn's doing.
Just like
So just like the same. If he staggers, Wesley's gonna just do that.
You have a shadow.
so you're copying Flynn's mannerisms. All right.
We're blending in.
And to like reply to what Flynn was saying, I take off my hat and I was like, if it's a ruse, and I stuff my hat into my jacket and start staggering with you guys.
We are cloak and staggering. I'll see myself out. Thank you, everybody.
You all get up from the table in your whatever inebriated state you may be in. Not enough to where you can't do what you need to do, though. As you all make your way outside and see it's now a pleasant evening in Phandelver. It's not dark. The sun is starting to set on the horizon, however, so it is getting quite a bit darker. It might be close to just night itself fairly soon, but not quite yet. You guys start making your way towards the Sleeping Giant Inn. So to get there, let's take a look. You are currently here, and the Stone Giant Inn, I believe, is maybe down there. Let me check and make sure. Let's see.
You mean Sleeping Giant?
Yeah, sorry, Sleeping Giant. Yeah, it's
right
right
here.
down the road, actually. So it's not that far you guys have to go. So you all go outside and hit the road heading that way. You make it about halfway there. There's a few people out still, out and about, walking by and whatnot. Something a little bit different starts to not necessarily walk up to you guys, but he's kind of walking past. Wearing a thick black jacket. Almost looks like a black overcoat. He's dressed in clothes that almost be similar to Wedge. And he actually stops when he's just looking at you, always about to pass by, but he double takes. And then he says, Wesley?
Hello.
Wesley, you look at this man, and seeing his face immediately, you recognize him from your orphanage when you were much younger.
Do I know the name or?
You don't quite remember the name.
I remember you.
He walks up to you with a frown on his face, and then spits at your feet.
Now hold on just
Yeah.
a fucking second here. I'll kind of like
deserve that.
lean over.
Why did you deserve that?
Why did this man spit on your shoes? Fuck you.
Oh, fuck me. Well, guess what? Hang out with him, and you'll see why you get fucked, too. I'll never forget what a piece of shit you were. And he just starts walking past.
What?
All right, Wesley,
Ah,
you got some explaining to do.
Some people didn't think where we were was that great. So they tried to leave. And I didn't want them to get hurt. So I told the people who were watching us that they were planning to leave.
Oh,
Sounds like a fucking narc.
yeah.
But
little bit.
I didn't want them to get hurt.
Did they still get hurt?
Well, yeah, but they were learning a lesson.
Ah, shit. Wesley, were you...
Man, at this point, is down the road, almost out of sight.
Would
know
I
what?
have recognized him at all?
The only thing you recognize strange about him is everyone else has been wearing clothes appropriate for this area. He was wearing more clothes similar to what you've seen at the Fulcrum.
Okay.
Matrix-looking, Neo-looking mother...
How bad is the spit on my leg?
He spit on the ground in front of you. He actually spit
Oh, okay,
on you,
good.
like right in front
Yeah,
of you.
that'd be assault. So you remember, so he's not just drunk, he knows you.
No, he knows me.
What's his name?
I don't remember.
Maybe that's why
Do I
he
remember,
hates you.
Jimmy?
Maybe that's why he hates you.
Well, you tell me. If you would recognize them, was Wesley the type to know the names of everyone he tried to be friends with?
Yes.
Then yes, you would know his name.
Okay.
What was it? Then you tell me what you think it was.
What do you look like?
He had a black
one was he?
overcoat. He had well, his clothes wouldn't make a difference because at the time that y'all were together, he wouldn't be wearing anything like this. Shaggy brown hair, lighter complexion.
Okay.
Looks like quite a few scars on the side of his
Yeah,
neck.
got those. Okay. Yeah. His name was Alfred. He was really cool, and
He didn't seem really cool. He seemed like a fucking
well,
asshole.
he was just mad, and then you get mad, and then you just be cool again.
So let me get this straight. You and your group of friends were being held. You were volunteered to stay in an area that you weren't allowed to leave. They decided they wanted to get the fuck out, and you were like, hey, these fucking guys are about to, leave, and then they got stopped.
Well, not really that way. I mean, I was helping them.
Where in my description did I veer off the path of truth?
I'm sorry, Mr. Flynn. You're right.
Flynn. You'll get it. But at what point did I start to go astray of the story?
Well, it wasn't at the Fulcrum. It was before that.
Prior to the Fulcrum,
Well, I was born in an orphanage,
okay?
and
No parents.
there was just a bunch of us there. We just work and take care of the orphanage, and then we find a job.
Okay.
What orphanage were you at?
There's a bunch of them. They just I don't remember the actual name, but we just called them the fodder houses, and mine was fodder house number 4.
Not great marketing. Okay, you're in a fodder house.
Would any of us have heard of these? Do these fodder houses have a reputation outside of where they're at?
The only thing you know right now is somehow he was at an orphanage called a fodder house that's also numbered and was somehow picked from said place at the Fulcrum.
Night City. That's where he's from.
So other than that, you wouldn't have heard of this at all.
At the orphanage, did they ever talk about the Fulcrum?
Well, no, they kind of just talked about leaving.
They didn't want to be there. And so
Did the people who ran the orphanage
Yeah.
talk about the Fulcrum?
Like, did you grow up like praise Fulcrum? Like,
Well, no.
is that how you were?
It was just one of them, but they weren't like, they weren't like, ooh,
That is quite spooky.
all right, and so to tie this all together, you knew him from one of these fodder houses. They were trying to leave, and you were like, I don't want you to get hurt, so out of a place of the kindness of my heart, I'm going to stop you from leaving.
Well, honestly, I didn't tell them it was me, but when they got caught, they told them it was me.
The leaders of the fodder house.
Yeah.
That's a new level of knocking that I've never observed in my entire life.
How old were you?
I must have been 7.
This is all fucked. We're gonna deal with... What's the address?
I honestly wouldn't know how to get there.
Alright, we're gonna find it later. Because this place needs to be fucking dealt with. This is a problem. I'll look back. Has he just disappeared? Is he gone?
Yeah, he's nowhere in sight now.
It's not often someone just comes up and fucking spits on your feet.
And Wedge, you would find it very, very strange to see someone like that at this place, at this time as well. You haven't seen anyone else like that here, but that looked like a company guy.
Yeah. But it's slightly different.
Check your cube. You know him? He's
shit.
wearing,
Dude, I know
he's
him
wearing
from
the
the
same
orphanage.
coat as you.
You knew him from the orphanage.
Mine's brown.
Right, he's like the darker version of you, like
And
and more evil.
I'm
He
going
spits.
basically like an employee checklist.
Who fucking spits?
He's
anymore?
not. I don't see him. And you don't remember his name?
It was Alfred.
Oh, yeah. There's no Alfred.
No, Alfred.
Or at least an Alfred that looks like that.
An alias. Look, I've been known to have an alias myself every now and then. There's nothing wrong with that, but we need to make... Can you make a mental note in your thing of his face and Alfred?
Can you also
Yeah.
make a note of him saying that he uses fake names sometimes?
That's not important.
Just so we can, just in case in the future, we're not caught off by
Noted.
surprise.
Talk eyes you warily from the
Flynn.
side.
Any particular name?
Huh?
Other names?
No. No, just
For the record.
Flynn.
Flynn. Okay.
I mean, in general, is there any good names that we should use
Oh, yeah.
as alternate names, maybe?
In our ruse,
For you. Oh, so we
Yeah.
should come up with names now.
can you give an example of like a name you would use?
Maybe a team name while you're at it, maybe?
Oh.
You just hear it in the head. Just put it back of your head.
All right. You know what? The big voice in the sky is right. We should start to think of some kind of name for ourselves that we can introduce ourselves as a whole so we're not taking up a bunch of time yammering on about this and that. But more importantly, yes, you have a good point. Maybe we don't use our real names when we go in here.
Looking at me for.
You.
Me?
Yes, you. You are going to be... You're Solomon.
Okay, Mr. Flynn. Solomon.
You're going to be Tater.
Tater.
You're Tater.
My last name's Hot.
That shit.
Look, that's a great... Very creative. That's the big thing. That's the most important thing. You have to be creative when you come up with these. Tater Tot.
Tater Tot.
You. Do you have any other aliases that you go by? You're very mysterious as it is.
Open book. But no, give me one.
Book. You're going to be named Libro.
Oh.
What about you? What should we call you?
I'm Jackie. Jackie Daytona.
Jackie Daytona.
Oh.
Okay. I'm not gonna remember these names very long.
What's your name? Tater.
Tater Tot.
And his?
It was something long. Samuel.
No. it's
Solomon.
not
That was
Solomon.
close, though, Mr. Stone Dog.
Yeah,
that was very
S.
close.
S.
Hater.
Oh, sorry,
Tater.
Mr. Tater.
Or Tot. Mr. Tot.
Just Hater.
Tot.
It's a fake
No,
name.
you
don't
know
have
what?
to put
I
Mr.
like that. Mr. Tot.
Mr. Tot.
Tot. You
He's
could,
Mr. Tot. You know what? He is our leader. I like that. You know what? Stature, you're right in the middle of all of us. You're
Okay.
representing all of us. Captain Tater.
Like
Captain Tot.
Captain Tot.
Captain
Captain
Tot.
Tot.
I mess up my hair. I'm like, and I'm the muscle. And I make my jacket kind of crackle with sparks.
You know what? Libro goes hard as fuck. I like it. And Solomon, you're the quiet guy. You just look and stare. You're intimidating.
Just like, nailed it.
He got it. All right. We go in here. We've had a couple drinks. It's not a lie.
Did we? Yeah, we did.
And you know what? We're gonna go into here. We're just carousing, right? We're carousing. We've been here. We want a change of scenery. We're going. Let's go get. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go to this sleeping giant and get whatever their special is.
Okay.
Lead the way, Captain Tot.
I lead the way. I kick the door open.
So,
feeling inspired.
resuming your walk after stopping halfway for a little bit of sidetracking, you continue, and within 2 minutes, you were at your destination. And you said you're walking up and kicking in the door?
Yes, I calmed down, okay? I just opened the door. I calmed down after the walk. I was a little less inspired.
His intrusive thoughts have not won this day.
No, I calmed down. I just gradually opened the door as Captain Tot.
Okay, Captain Tot, you opened the door.
Confidence.
And I'm assuming you guys aren't just opening the door and standing there. Are you going inside?
No, I'm following wherever the captain leads.
Yeah.
Oh, I go right in.
Okay, all of you go inside. So, once you get inside, you see an array of characters in here. There's not a whole lot, but you get a completely different vibe from the previous inn you were at. This looks like one of those places where you went somewhere and you're like the super odd man out. Like, you don't feel welcome here at all. A few of the more shady characters kind of glance your way and quickly go back to whatever they were discussing. But you notice there are a few people in here wearing red attire. One of them, seeing you all walk in, stands up with a large cup of something in his hand and just kind of hobbles slightly away from the table he's at. And just so you guys can see what this guy looks like, I actually have a graphic here for you, if I could pull it up. This hobbles away from his table, staring at you.
How's he drinking anything?
He lowers his mask for a moment
With a straw.
and then says, "Well, what have we here? More visitors to the best inn and tap in the whole city. Come to get a drink."
Oh, yeah. We wanted to kind of see all of the fine establishments around here to get some ale, but let me get right to the chase. I'm not even going to front. I'm Captain Tot. Captain Tot of the Captain Tot's crew. I'm sure you've heard of us. I have some goods that I want to sell to your leader, Mr. Glasstaff. You don't look like Mr. Glasstaff, and I would like to meet Mr. Glasstaff. I got some things to sell to him.
I don't see any staffs.
He sets his mug to the side and he has his mask back up and says, "You seem like you know a lot that you shouldn't. I'm afraid that's a problem."
No. Me and Glasstaff go way back. He knows Mr. Captain Tot.
First off,
Mr. Captain Tot.
I don't know who you're talking about. Second,
Oh, then, okay, I don't need to be talking to you then. Who knows who Glasstaff is? I'm just gonna kind of look around.
are you snubbing me?
Well, I mean, you said you don't know what I'm talking about, and I need Glasstaff, so you have none. I don't need your business.
No knowledge over here.
No,
knowledge.
I don't need your business if you don't know who Glasstaff is.
Make a deception check, Tom.
It's our leader.
That'd be a natural one.
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
This night just got interesting.
I put that dice away.
All right, rest of you. It's about to just go on the usual. I don't believe you, and I don't care. In fact, everything on you right now, drop on the floor, turn around, and walk your pretty little horses out.
How many are there?
There are 4 men now standing up that look similar to this man.
How many are
walking
there in the bar?
somewhere in the vicinity with hands on their weapons.
So the problem is, that's not gonna happen. and you all will die if you proceed to continue with this in fighting Captain Tott's crew.
Captain Tot!
Glassstaff doesn't even know any damned pirates. And
He does know about
unsheathes
Glassstaff.
his weapon.
We all start laughing at him. What you do? No.
Everybody to roll initiative.
We broke him.
Oh my.
I got a 19.
I don't think I've ever seen a ruse just be completely evaporated so quickly.
Give me a second to mark theirs down, and I will get you.
And there's
guys.
4 people in total?
Yeah, there's 4 of them now. Looks like there were other folks sitting in here as well, but as soon as they were told about, as soon as the Redbrand dude made this motion, they started going out any way they could that was away from you
Okay.
guys.
Are all of them dressed similar to the gentleman on the screen?
Not necessarily like that, but they're wearing some form of red on them.
Some form of cool.
Any, like, heavy metal, like breastplates?
No.
So much of leather.
Yeah, mostly leather.
I would like to act like I know how to throw a blood sign.
And I start crip walking.
Okay, let's get some of y'all's initiatives. Who rolled a 25 to 20?
I got a 20.
Oh, all right, quick wedge. Is your initiative actually 20, or you rolled a 20?
18 plus 2.
Okay, just making sure. Who is a 15 to 20?
19.
17.
All right, so we got Wesley with the 19 and Flynn with the 17. Tonk, where are you?
13.
13, okay. Okay, just let me organize
Here.
these.
From the depths.
Oh, that makes it easy for me. All right, so we are going to go ahead and go into combat on a special map.
Dang it. I missed out.
Special map.
There we go.
These guys are fighting here. You kind of twist that around too. Yeah.
You want to bring out the other camera?
And your tokens would have entered in right through that door. If you can all set up right there, you should have your.
Yeah, they're over there.
Yeah, there you are.
Okay, let me stand up real quick.
Let's see. So,
Tonk would have got one in first.
yeah. Where would he be?
He would be like right there.
Okay. I would be right next to him because I'm his right-hand man.
I'd be to the left because I'm the
Be to the
muscle.
right because you are scary and you would be here. The quiet. You were supposed to be the strong, silent type. It didn't
backed
go
me
like
up.
we planned.
So
He
the
should
only
give
one
me
not wearing red in this room right now is the orc behind the bar. He looks like the bartender. And it looks like he's just cleaning a mug and just
Another day.
yeah, essentially, yeah.
in Night City. I've been playing Cyberpunk. I'm sorry. All right. You need to switch the scene, sir.
Oh yeah, it's a battle map. That's right.
Here, let me scoot this down here so everybody can see the total map.
That's our map we got working with, and
Oh,
this
it's
is
that
what,
camera.
It is.
I'm like, what the camera's right there?
Dang, dude, we didn't even light the candles, man.
we're gonna get. Oh, I didn't like the candles.
Need some battle music.
Oh, we're getting there. As soon as you get it out there, I want it. Yeah, light the candles.
Ooh, that's pretty. Ain't that something?
Thank you, Dwarven Forge, and by thank you, I mean I paid you lots of money for this stuff.
That's freaking awesome.
It is. I had this ready like it's been sitting up there.
I
for
can't see. Slide it in.
These
There it
things
is.
are like more bendy than they look.
Oh, there's a thing underneath. There we go.
Aha, we caught him.
Got him. All right. We're good.
Okay, move that camera back a bit. We're gonna do the close mini cam here, so we get
What's
a
up?
zoom in of what we're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, we go back a little further. Yeah. Okay. So starting off initiative, is a Redbrand because he has a 22 on his initiative. The one that was talking to all of you in the first place is first to go.
Ooh.
And it's that unfriendly looking gentleman right there. And he is going to run right up to Tonk he's going to unsheath his weapon, which he is wielding a short sword,
That's not smart.
and he is going to multi-attack you. He's going to as quick as he can. First swing is a 12. I don't think that hits you.
No.
Second swing is a 10. Also not going to hit you.
Mm-mm.
As soon as he comes up swinging, you already have your maul out, just blocking, and just ready to throw down with this guy. To which he'll say immediately, "Oh, you're quicker than you look, little bastard." That'll take us to Wedge.
All right. How far? He's pretty close to me.
Yeah, they're all pretty close to you.
All right. So I would like to kind of do this to my coat, and it just crackles. Just you see static electricity just all over my coat. And I would like to run around him and and then slap his ass and do shock and grasp.
Okay, go for the shocking grasp.
Yep. 6 plus 5.
You are flanking.
Oh, plus 2 then. So,
Plus 7.
13.
6 plus 7.
yeah.
13. Okay, you scoot around him quickly, pull your hand back, and how do you use a sticker or something again? You,
No, it's my jacket. It's coming
just
from my
your
jacket. Yeah.
Okay. You go to slap his buttocks, and immediately as you go to slap, he just clenches forward, and you barely miss grazing it.
All right. So, yeah, it's the end of my turn.
All right. Next up would be Wesley.
All right. Wes, is this guy in red too?
Yeah, all that guy, and then the two over there, and then the one in your face.
Okay. Wes is just gonna go for the one closest to him. This guy. He's gonna load up a little sparkler in his little crossbow and think to himself, I'm gonna use my fire burner. Skull burner.
Skull burner.
Let's say it's fire burner
Yeah,
now.
it changes every time. Every time I look at this, I gotta remember how to do this.
So it's essentially using firebolt. You would roll your d20,
Right.
and then it says you have a plus something to it. So you would add that to your whatever you roll.
I didn't like attune it yet, did I? The 2 plus 5 plus
Oh.
1.
Oh, well, that's definitely going to fly and shoot into the tavern wall.
All right.
You'll hear a gruff voice yell out as soon as that happens. Hey! If you're gonna shoot, hit something, you dumbass!
Sorry about that. I'll get him next time. All right, with that,
Let's see who said that.
Sound like the orc said it.
It's my kind of bar.
all right, end of turn. Can't do much.
All right. Next up is Flynn.
All right. So I see this angry man. Well, I assume he's angry. His face is covered. It just doesn't make much sense to cover your face in a bar when you're going to be drinking. Perhaps, regardless, the other gentlemen or gentlewomen that look like him, who are dressed like him, what do they look like they're?
They look
They
like
coming?
they're all jumping in for the scrap.
Okay. I assume that's this one and then these two,
Correct.
and they all look like they're rushing in.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm going to look at this one over here that looks like a shorter.
The gnomish looking one.
gnomish
He is
looking
shorter.
one.
He is much shorter.
I'm going to look at him as he's going, and almost like a parent or a teacher, like stopping someone in their tracks. I'm going to point at him and I'm going to say, oh, no, you short motherfucker. Look, nobody likes you. Everybody says, wow, look how fucking short that guy is. And that stops you from forming meaningful relationships, doesn't it? And I'll cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Damn.
That is...
Scar that won't heal.
Goes deep. It goes real deep. Vicious Mockery is a save. They need to make
save.
a wisdom save.
Okay. Let's see if he's saving. He rolled well, not high enough at all because
14
he
is
has
the DC.
Yeah, he got a 2.
That's close.
It cut to the core.
Cuts through like a knife.
That is a... so he is going to take 4 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
All right. You see him unsheathing his weapon and starting to move in, and you hear him just under his breath. He just tears up slightly, and you hear him saying, "You always go for the height first."
See, you know.
Is that the end of your turn?
End of turn.
Tom.
Tom is going to try to smash this man's kneecaps in front of him, since he wants to run up and talk some smack.
All right.
It's gonna be a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
+2.
26, if it changes anything. And that's gonna be for 9.
9. Okay. So you just raise your maul, you aim for his legs, going for them knees, and you slam into the side of him. And he just goes, "Ah, little bastard!" Just gripping at him, trying to get away from you now. But he is taking a lot of damage. He is bloodied after that swing.
That's how you hit someone, sir.
And that's why he's the captain.
That's Captain Top,
Captain
right
Todd.
there.
I like to make the suck it motion to him while he's grabbing his leg,
Give me a little quick little
DMX action.
then end my turn.
Okay, after Tonk is 3 Redbrands at the same time. So
Great.
Start barking.
one of them's going to take full advantage of the short guy who went for the flank.
Oh, he's gonna flank me?
The flank becomes the flanked. The flanker becomes the flanked. Yeah.
One hops the table and gets in your face, Flynn.
And, that's
And the
end of their
short one
turn?
goes for Wesley. No, they're all just moving into position. Now I'm going to roll all their attacks. We're going to start with the one flanking you.
It misses.
It might. Very well might. Ooh, it very well probably is. So you got a plus a... Yeah, 8 doesn't hit you.
No.
So the one flanking behind you goes to swing. You can hear him coming. He's way too loud. As soon as you hear that last footfall, like he's positioning himself to swipe, you immediately just duck down out of instinct, and it goes over your head. The one that ran up to Flynn and hopped that chair takes a swipe with him. Oh my. Flynn, this guy hops a chair coming at you. He has his short sword raised high. But one of his toes just catches the stool as he goes over. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he falls down at your feet, his short sword sliding next to you. And he is prone.
Get his A.
That'll take us to our upset short Redbrand who ran up to Wesley. And he's still going to take his short sword and try to hit you. And that's a minus what?
Disadvantage.
Oh, it's just straight disadvantage.
I'm in his head.
Well, he got a... does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. He goes up and he half-heartedly tries to stab you. And as he does, you quickly just you engage with him and turn back a bit and scoot back, and you dodge completely.
Should have been taller. I don't know what to tell you.
Not a good time for the Redbrands right now. That's the end of round 1. That puts us at round 2, which will go to Kneecap Man, staring down Tonk. Who's he gonna strike?
I
Okay,
just kneecap
he's gonna
him.
still go for you, Tonk,
Yeah, don't be no bitch.
because you just slammed him.
That's the captain.
Oh, I think this one's hitting though, Tonk. He got a 22 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of hits.
Okay, and, that is going to be 5 piercing damage. Shrug it off, right? He tries again with his multi-attack.
Uh-huh.
But an 8 is not going to hit you.
No.
Second one you're out of the way of. He just completely misses. Next is all of you guys again. Wedge.
The guy that just ran up on me's got my attention now. So I kind of run my hands together like this and make my jacket crackle with electricity, and I kind of push at him to shocking grasp.
The one that got behind you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's amazing. It's 3
You got 3?
plus 5.
Yeah, as soon as you turn around to deal the guy on you, you just turn around and just slap, hoping he's there. He's not. You swing way short.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Wesley.
There's nothing else.
All right. This guy's up on Wesley. He doesn't want to be at a disadvantage with his little gun over there. So he's going to take out his dagger and just start stabbing people in the eye. That's what he's going to do.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. It's an 11.
Plus.
Give me +4.
Oh, wow. So 15?
Yeah.
That's going to hit.
So it's 1d4 plus 2. This one.
Yeah, the triangle.
4
Yeah.
plus 2. The 2. 2 plus 2. So 4. 4 damage.
Okay, as soon as this guy gets to your
Yeah,
face, you unsheath your dagger and just something instinctively tells you just need to stab him right in the eyes. You want to try to go for that brain, and you just lunge forward, and he quickly tries to move out of the way, and you slash his side all the way to his ear for 4 damage.
Good. Wesley holds his spot.
He is now
Wait,
bloody.
what did you roll? Okay, never mind. You're good.
2. I rolled a 2.
Is that the end of your turn, Wesley?
That's the end of my turn, yeah.
Flynn.
I'm
Jackie.
going to, after seeing this complete knobhead just trip and fall in front of me, I'm going to take his sword. Can I just, as kind of like a free action, if this is a bonus action or action, it's fine. I want to just like kick it away, just because I'm going to be moving back, and I'd like to kind of just kick it away and move like 5 to 10 feet back. If not, it's
I'd
fine.
say bonus action.
Okay. As a bonus action, I will do that, and I will kick it back towards the bar, and take a step back, and I'm going to look at the short little bastard that's trying to attack my sweet, sweet boy, and I'm going to follow up and say, "Look, I'm just the messenger here. When you were born, I heard everybody thought that you were just a fucking head. And the doctor said, look at this little tiny short-ass, tiny little itty-bitty body-having freak." And I cast Vicious Mockery again.
Go. He'll make a saving throw.
Yeah.
He got a 12.
It's 14
He
DC.
fails again.
Damn.
His feelings are very hurt.
One psychic damage this time, but he does have disadvantage on his attack.
He's just, as he's just trying to stab Wes, just shut up! Just stop it!
I'm just here telling the truth. I hate it. I hate your short little weird body. But
Tonk. Or is that the end of your turn?
end of turn, yeah.
Tonk.
Tonk would like to try to take out the other leg. I'm trying to chop. I'm trying to keep this one alive so we can question him.
Non-lethal blow.
So yeah, non-lethal, kind of going for the legs again, just to kind of cripple him, let him whine about it for a minute.
All right.
That's an 8.
An 8 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, you rolled in here. I could see it.
That one's actually gonna miss.
Or is that, did you add your plus for flanking? Your +2 for flanking?
10.
Still gonna miss.
Oh, fuck.
As you go for the other leg, he is specifically guarding his legs a little extra harder than the rest of himself, seeing as you went for his one leg previously. And he's able to barely dodge out of the way and parry your blow with his short sword.
I spit at his feet.
All right, and then you just spit at his feet right after.
I learned that.
Is that the end of your turn? That's going to take us to the 3 Redbrands then. The first one that is engaged with Wedge. I believe he's still right in your face.
We're fighting, not engaged.
Well, he is going to try to fight all over you. He got a 10's not going to hit you. First swing, completely misses.
First,
And because I remember this time, they all have multi-attack. Second swing. It's definitely going to hit you because the 22 probably hits, right?
no, I'm very short. It goes right over.
Very
It
good.
hits.
You take 7 piercing damage.
Oh, shit.
As this next one
Heavy
sinks
fucker.
into your shoulder.
7.
Take it.
The red brand that had fallen at your feet, Flynn, is now going to quickly rush to his feet and get up from prone. And you see him with his arms held wide, full charging you. Looks like he's trying to tackle you. Go ahead and make a. You can make an athletics or acrobatics check if you're choosing. Did you roll a 1?
I did not.
He completely misses as he charges into you, just blindly, just, "Ah!" and you just slightly scoot out of the way, and he just goes right into that.
He's as
wall
mad
next
as a
to you.
wax banana. I don't know what to tell you.
Where's my? Oh, there it is.
He's on the wall.
Yeah, stand him up and just move him towards the door. He almost runs outside.
I'm gonna put his head outside.
Is he still prone?
He's not prone. He's not
Okay.
prone. But he is almost outside from trying to full charge Flynn. That's the end of his turn. The
I'll
last,
usher him out.
the last Redbrand is the one messing with Wesley. Wesley, he is going to take his 2 strikes at you with disadvantage. Because his feelings they can't be left alone.
The facts don't care about your feelings. I don't know what to tell you.
10's going to completely miss as he's trying to stab into your thighs just repeatedly. Because he's much shorter than you.
Yeah.
Not my sweet boy.
And a 9 is going to be the same result. As he's just kind of, just stand still. I need to do something. And you just can't hit you. You just keep scooting back.
If he's not damaged before this, he's damaged now already. Even if they win this, he's walking away with some trauma.
That's going to be top of the round again, which brings us to our main Redbrand that is still hanging out with Tonk. They're just scrapping back and forth at each other.
Fuck you.
An 8 completely misses you
Man, you suck.
as he goes stabbing. Oh, where'd he go? Oh my god. And a 7 will also miss. These guys were not great. They drank too much. They're too inebriated to
We're
fight
all drunk.
effectively. As he completely misses you twice. This time you don't have to parry. You just like you can see where it's
How
stabbing.
many of me do you see?
Wedge,
Damn,
you're up.
Mysterio over here.
All right. How did you hit the guy that was by you again?
The small guy?
Yeah.
With my dagger.
2 are bloodied currently.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the disengage action.
You gotta do it on 2 people if you do that.
Well,
right?
disengage. He cannot be opportunity attacked by anybody. He's
Oh.
And I'm gonna move toward Wesley. Like, yeah. And then for a bonus action, I would like to cast Expeditioner's Retreat.
Oh yeah.
That means as a bonus action, I can use the dash action to scurry about.
Okay.
I'm about to be real fast.
Where you going?
Well, technically that's all I can do.
Runs out the door.
Can I ask?
How long does it last?
It's a concentration spell. It lasts up for 10 minutes.
Okay. So you just quick for 10 minutes. You're retreating aggressively into their faces, right?
Yeah. Well, can I ask Wesley if I can borrow his dagger?
Use an action to disengage, and then use the bonus action. You can use a free action. Say, Wesley, give me your dagger, and then on his turn, if he wants to trade something with you, he can use an action to do it.
Does he have to trade, or can he just let me borrow it?
If he has to physically take his weapon and hand it to you, as opposed to attacking an enemy, it's going to cost something.
Oh. All right. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Wesley.
All right. Wesley wants to go for the short guy again.
Going for short stack?
I gotta stab his eyes.
Just give me.
Knock his eyes out.
You go for the eyes again.
It's a 4. Plus something, but I don't know if it's enough.
It's probably gonna miss.
Plus 4.
Yeah, that misses. As you're going for the eyes. You're just so intent on him. He's able to dodge quite a bit easier because you're going for one spot.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. End of turn.
All right.
Well, as he has a bonus action, can he hand me his dagger?
Oh, you want my dagger? I didn't.
Would you let that happen?
Do you want to give him your dagger? I'll tell you what. I'll let you try it. He can use the bonus action to throw it to you, but you're gonna have to make a roll to catch it.
What kind of roll?
Ravenden, it's my only
Dexterity?
weapon.
It would be some sort
What
of
is it?
dexterity.
Yeah, that's my
roll.
only close range weapon. Do you still want it?
We'll say acrobatics.
Okay. Well, it's up
Yeah,
to
I'll
you.
give it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be relatively easy. You just need an 8. Because he's not doing the throw dagger. He's just kind of lobbing. I'm assuming.
What is it?
4 plus 2.
Here, Mr. Ravenden.
Whoa, careful with that. Yeah.
Wesley, roll a d4.
A D.
Oh, no.
God.
But I'm throwing it at him. Oh, it's damage.
That's
Oh,
cocked.
damage is
Reroll it.
Please God, because that was a 4.
It's a 3.
Okay, we're not adding the pluses. So he throws the dagger and it kind of tumbles a bit in the air, and you go to catch it, and you do, right through your hand. It just slits right through.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr.
You
Agent.
take 3 damage.
Oh God!
It's okay. How much? 3?
Yeah.
Where are you? Oh, you're
Yeah.
a
I'm
third.
Bloodied?
Yeah.
Mortal?
Wesley, if that's the end of your turn, we're going to Flynn.
All right. Listen here, fuckers. You picked the wrong day to fuck with my tight crew. And I cast Bardic Inspiration on Tonk. So you get an extra D6 on your attack roll, or you can use it on your attack roll, or saving throw. Ability check, attack roll, saving throw. That is my action that is my bonus action. Mm-hmm. My action, I will then turn and look at Wedge pulling a dagger out of the palm of his hand, and I'll pull out my lute and I will strum a very sweet sounding D major chord and cast Cure Wounds.
Now you have to touch him for that, right?
You know what? I do. So I'll run up to his face.
There we go.
And I'll look down right at him in his short eyes. And I'll cast Cure Wounds.
What is that?
And that is going to heal you for 8. Ability for 7 health. And then I will step back a couple paces and end of turn.
All right. Tonk.
Tonk. Captain Tonk.
Captain Tot. Tater.
Would it be safe to assume that there may be a beer mug on the table to the left of the dude I'm fighting?
He set one down right before we started fighting.
So Tonk would like to sidestep, grab a mug, and crack this guy over the head with it.
Oh.
Improvised weapons. I'm a fan.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll with your strength as the modifier.
Okay. That's gonna be a 12.
A 12. Okay. You take that mug, reach to grab it with your free hand, your maul in your other one, and just try to slam it over his head. He sees you grab the mug, and he's been around enough bars to know what happens next, and he goes low and gets close to you as you just right over him.
And my turn.
All right.
You still have the mug, though.
I still have the mug.
That'll take us to the other 3 Redbrands. We will start off with the one again near Wedge. All right. Oh, Wedge moved out. That's right. He retreated.
Get the fuck out of there. Now Tonk is in between me and that fucker.
This guy's looking for someone free, and the only person he can see free right now that he can easily get to would be Flynn. Dual axes looking character is going to rush right towards you, Flynn, with only a short sword. And start taking some swings.
Which one? The one that was fighting.
That was fighting.
Tonk?
No. The one that was fighting Wedge. He's near the bar. With the dual axes.
Oh, he's
Yep.
like throwing them?
No, he's running up to you.
Oh.
The first swing is.
He's running to Flynn?
Yeah. Is a 18. Yeah, hits it. Okay, all right. He runs up to you, and you're focused on so much of the other battle. You see him at the last second, but you feel it first as, oh boy. You
Shit.
feel 8 piercing damage just right into your side. And
That's not great.
as quick as you feel the pain, you feel the blade pulled from you and going right for your gut again.
Is it 8 damage?
8 piercing damage.
Are you up still?
I am hurt, but I am up.
Okay.
The next one's a 23.
Yep.
Oh, his I forgot it was fucking multi-hit.
And this one's going to stab right back into your gut in a different spot for 7 piercing damage.
I'm still up.
Wow.
I am mortal.
Way to go.
You a big tinky boy.
You see your own blood starting to fall out of you onto the floor as you see this Redbrand now just in your face, just grinning almost crazily, like he's just playing the stab until he can't
No,
anymore.
I love that. I love that energy.
The next Redbrand was actually our boy who ran out the door. He's a little disoriented, so he turns and looks back inside and sees anyone he can go for and maybe effectively. And he sees you, Wesley. He turns towards you, and he's going to try to grapple you.
Oh no.
Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
He's gonna put you in a full Nelson.
11 plus 4.
Okay, he got an 18. So
Damn.
you don't hear him coming, but you feel his arms as you suddenly feel something bear hugging around you, and your arms just squeeze onto you. You're currently being grappled by this guy. On your turn, you can use an action to escape the grapple, or if you have any quick weapons at your hips or side, you can try to attack him some way. But as is,
Definitely doesn't have a dagger in his hand
you being
anymore.
held on.
That's okay. It's through Mr. Ravendon's wrist.
Short Stack here is going to take full advantage of the situation. I don't think his feelings are currently hurt, but he is going to try to stab you, who's currently being held.
Oh shit. Now he could get me.
And he will be rolling with advantage. Even though I think that might hit you anyhow.
What was it?
A 14?
Nope.
Oh, well, an 18 probably will, right?
Yeah.
All right. You get stabbed as you're being held, Wesley. They're starting to teamwork a little bit here as he stabs you for 7 piercing damage. Woo! And he goes for a second stab on you.
That was one stab? What are they stabbing with?
A short sword. It's a 16 hit you.
Yeah.
You get stabbed again for 5 piercing damage.
Ooh, I am looking bad.
Well, it's been a great campaign, everyone.
Had fun tonight.
This is what drinking does to your. You get overconfident.
That brings us to the next round, which brings us to our very first Redbrand again that's squaring off with Tonk, I think still.
He tried to hit him with a mug.
That's true. You tried to slam a mug on his head. He's
Yeah.
going to try to he's using his old faithful right now and going for more short sword attacks. It's not looking good for him, though. 11 doesn't hit you, does it?
No.
All right, first one again. This guy cannot land nothing on you. He's like he's hit you once. Oh, roll that.
You can put that anywhere.
He tries to stab you one more time. Set 17 hit you?
That does hit.
Okay. The second stab is going to hit you for 6 piercing damage.
Oh. Owie.
And now it's
Bless you.
all 4 of you again. And just as a reminder, too, if y'all are ever in order in the initiative, you could do kind of teamworky stuff, too, if you get creative. Like, use your imagination however you want. As long as you're going at the same time, you're all acting at the same time. So necessarily it doesn't have to be Wedge, Wesley, Flynn, Tonk. It can be any of y'all anytime that you're choosing. It's also hot as shit in here. I don't know why.
It's good.
It's not that hot.
I'm-
Well, you're doing a
gotta
lot.
take my
You're doing a
sword.
lot over
Yeah,
here,
that's
right?
true, that's true.
So, like, I empathize.
I'm getting nervous at the battle. What are y'all going to do?
No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said it's all 4 of us.
Yeah, you're all up at the same time. You have been this whole time. I've just been calling you out in order.
I want to do a PlayStation 5 Guardians of the Galaxy style, like, huddle. No, just kidding. Who was first?
Wedge
Wedge.
has been acting first.
Wedge.
You make the call.
Well, Wesley boy is getting ganged up on, so I want to
I'm currently being hugged right now.
attack the guy who stabbed him.
The guy who stabbed him is short stacked right behind you,
Yeah.
so you can just turn around and go for it.
So I'm gonna have the weapon that he threw at me, my left hand, and I'm gonna draw my dagger as well.
Okay. So you make it two strikes?
I'm doing 2 weapon fighting. So I'm gonna use an action to attack with my first dagger.
Okay.
Chat's calling for us to commit arson at this point.
Just burn it down! Burn it and get out!
Shit. 5 plus 4.
9 is not going to hit this guy.
All right, then I'm gonna use a.
Do you have 2 weapon fighting style or a feat?
I
You
do.
can s-
I have 2 weapon fighting.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead. I was gonna say you can still do it, but there's a lot of bonuses you don't get. But go ahead.
So I'm gonna swing with my second one, and it's a 10.
10 to hit is going to miss as well.
Okay. Then I just whip it.
I think someone in chat may have heard us turn the air on. It feels nice. All right. Is that you said that's the end of your turn, Wedge?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone else, you're still up, but next up is technically Wesley.
Can I do catapult from a bear hug? Would you let me
Yes,
cast a
actually,
spell?
because catapult, all you're doing is you're literally using your fingers to lift something up and boom.
All right, but you guys, Wesley has this rat gun that he's been using to cast catapult before, but this time he's been working on it so it can kind of walk around, and it's got like these little bone wheels, and it smells really bad. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see like this rat leave the bottom of Wesley's pant leg and go. Is there anything like around?
So maybe it's a little bit of torn up wood, maybe a couple splinters
He's
or
gonna
something.
find the
Like,
splinterest,
maybe like
most woodest.
maybe like 2 or 3 finger big piece of wood. Just
Ooh, is
kinda
there like
fall
a
off.
wood with nails in it from something that was broken?
I would say nails.
Okay.
It was just a maybe just splintered off piece of.
This
slime.
guy's sword's still on the ground over there.
All right, let's use a sword.
There's a sword on the ground near the bar, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have my rat crawl over to it. Smells really bad. Have it cast catapult at. Let's do the guy who's grabbing me.
Oh shit!
That's brave.
Okay, so if you're catapulting
God,
something
dude,
at yourself and you're being grappled, this also goes for anyone attacking a grappled person. If they miss hard enough,
Oh shit! You know what? Screw that. Thank you. This guy.
okay, the one aiming at Flynn. All right,
Yeah.
sure.
I'll just do that one.
You can, you can catapult at him with the. How does the rat just he grabs it and then he just
Yeah, and there's like there's a little spoon on the back of the rat, and it just goes boom, just like an actual catapult.
Okay, that's some neat tech you put into that rat. Go ahead.
What are they teaching these fodder houses?
What does he got to do? Make a dexterity saving throw?
You gotta do what you can with what you have.
Well, before you roll, it's a dexterity saving throw. For
Oh
the
shit!
enemy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So that Redbrand,
Oh shit! This
Flynn,
is
I
a
don't even
low
know how to
one.
describe what you're about to see. Oh man, he got a non-nat 20 on
Oh,
his dex
fuck.
save.
Well, good. Well, yeah.
So does the spoon fling it or the sword, or does the rat like go with it, or
What are the physics of this thing?
It's kind of like you could tell like it wasn't ready to be out. So as soon as it launches the sword, it also breaks.
Oh, okay. So it tries to launch it, and the mechanism on the grotesque rat.
You could tell the mechanism was supposed to throw it, but actually the explosion also propels the item it's gonna throw.
So yeah, it just you see in here short swords just stick into the ceiling after spinning at this awful angle.
Oh wow. Wesley's struggling.
Flynn, you'd be up.
That was gonna hit hard.
All right. I am at this point. I've been shit on from a great height. It's not the first time, but I'm going to.
What did he just say?
I'm going to pull out. I'll pull forward my lute and strum just the strongest power chord I can think to possibly cast as I cast Thunderwave.
Oh, there we go. All right. Is that a cone or area around you?
It is a cone, and I'm going to put the left side of the cone right here on these, ne'er-do-wells. The other side of the cone will kind of end up here, so more than likely this table's just going to get blown to shit. But
How far does it go?
I value my life more than this table. Let's see. Unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away.
Okay, so it's not gonna send them flying, but it will damage them and send them flying back.
It's going to give it a good scoot.
Is it far enough to go all the way to that bar?
No.
Okay.
It's a 15-foot cone, and these two fuckers right here need to make a Constitution saving throw.
The one in front of you rolls a nat 1.
Okay.
And the one behind him rolls really high. Non-nat 20.
Okay. So on a save, they still take half damage. And I'm going to leave this to your infinite DM wisdom. Since the one right here in front of me failed, he does get pushed back quite forcefully 10 feet, which is coincidentally right in the line of this fucker right here.
It sure does, doesn't it?
And he is going to take 6 and 8. That is 8 thunder damage to the one in front, 4 in the back, and then any additional damage from flying bodies, I will leave at your
Does
discretion.
he get an opportunity to attack as well?
No.
No, because he's...
No, you get it because he's full.
No.
Okay.
No.
So
Stack it
immediately
up.
I can tell
I've
you,
strummed a powerful chord.
the one you just struck right in the face with this thunder wave is bloodied immediately after that and goes flying back. His ally, I'm going to give a chance to dodge out of the way with a check, which is way lower than what it needed to be. This dude's body just flies into this other guy, sends him flying back 5 feet as well into the floor. He's going to take some. They're both going to take some bludgeoning damage for that. The guy that you struck in your face takes an extra 1. The guy I got slammed into takes 2.
How are they looking?
So that's, let's see, 6, 7 damage for the one in front, and then 6 damage for the one in the back.
Correct.
All right.
Still bloodied with the guy you hit. The other guy is not bloodied quite yet. 3 of them are bloodied right now. 1 is not.
Are they prone?
They are prone. Oh.
Does it knock him prone too?
So it says each creature in a 15-foot cube, con save, failed save, 2d8 thunder, and push 10 feet away.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about prone.
I'll say it may have like knocked them down, or pretty much knocked them down, but they quickly rise to their feet. That table, however, does not have 10 health. And they take double damage, right, from the thunder? Okay, so yeah, it's shattered.
Oh, it blew out the candle.
Oh no.
Which you'll hear another yell right after that. I'm charging you for that one.
Not paying for it. And I'll kind of take. You know what? No, I just eye the guy in the door that I pushed out that way. End of turn.
Tonk.
Honk's going to try to finish this bastard. You said he got back up?
Yeah, he is up right now.
It's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Some good roll.
That's for 6 damage.
So 9. Okay, he is for 6 damage. You said?
Yes.
Okay, he screams out in pain. Where were you aiming?
I'm kind of fed up, so I was aiming for the chest, like a real hard chest shot.
Okay, you slam his chest. You think you heard a crack, and you just hear him go, oh, fuck, and start to fall to his knees, but still gripping his sword, barely standing. He is mortal.
I'm gonna use my action charge.
All right.
And I'd like to hit him with that mug I got in my other hand.
Sure, let's see it.
Still with strength.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as he's reeling back, you go for the mug again. 'Cause you feel like you have to. You gotta land with this mug. But from his reeling from pain, you swing short and completely miss.
And that ends Tonk's turn.
Okay, that's gonna bring us to some more Redbrands. First up would have been the green-looking dude who got shoved back. Oh, and you shoved him back too already. Cool, thank you.
I'm just here to help.
He is going to look for the closest thing he can. He sees the closest thing is going to be Tonk.
Fuck off.
That's what I said.
Tonk, this new Redbrand runs up into your face to challenge you. And 11 is going to miss you as he
Yeah.
goes to stab. And so is a 7.
Yeah, they both miss.
Both of them just trying to catch you. You're too quick. You're too ready right now. You just dealt almost a mortal blow to this guy. You're lining up for the next one on this guy. Next Redbrand's going to be the one holding Wesley. He's going to maintain his grapple. And He doesn't have another weapon on him right now, so he can't try to stab or cut you with anything. So he just squeezes tighter.
Hey.
And you hear him yelling, "Kill him! Get him right now while I got him! Kill him!"
Wesley's flailing on his legs, trying not to get stabbed. He's like, nope.
The short red brand will indeed try to gut you,
Oh, this motherfucker.
Wesley. And he will try with advantage. It's definitely going to hit, but okay. So the 22 is going to stab you for 7 piercing damage.
I am down.
As soon as he sticks that blade into you and then pulls it back out, you pass out. Maybe it's from the pain, maybe it's from blood loss, but your body goes limp. The red brand that was holding on to you just lets go as you all see Wesley slam into the ground.
Well,
This red brand will then instead try to stab a person who's on the ground, turn towards Wedge, and use a second attack on you.
I don't like that.
And 11, however, will not hit you.
No.
That'll take us to the top. Our almost mortally wounded red brand is now wishing he could get to Tonk, but he kind of can, yeah. He's gonna hobble around.
I can help you with that.
He hobbles around, and Tonk, his eyes are just on you. He wants revenge.
of course.
He wants to make it work as he raises his short sword and just goes for these meek stabs onto you. Does 17 hit you?
Yeah, 17 hit.
Okay. And he does get a good stab off. You take 6 piercing damage. And then he does try again.
Oh, no.
But a 10's not going to hit you.
No. Whew.
The second stab, you're starting to see this is getting kind of serious. You brace yourself and you're ready for it. You just knock his blow away. It looks like he's barely able to stand still. He's losing so much blood though. It's all 4 of you again. Wesley, I'll tell you in a moment what to do, but we'll start with Wedge.
I'm gonna go after the fucker that just stabbed him again.
Short stuff?
Yeah, with the dagger.
Okay.
Fuck me. 8 plus 4.
A 12?
Yes.
That's gonna miss.
All right, with the offhand.
Stab.
That one.
All right.
You need new dice.
Ew.
Roll a d20.
No.
And just get higher than a 10.
15.
Okay, so you go to stab him and you overshoot just a bit, but you're right in front of him wide open, like you're presenting your side. It looks like he's about to have a chance to stab into you and take advantage of this, but fortunately you overshot so hard. You move slightly past him instead. Almost tripping and falling to your feet.
But he still feels like shit because he's small because of what he said, right?
Well, he hadn't talked in quite a while, so he's
Okay.
getting
I've been
discouraged
busy.
back.
He's like, yeah, I'm not so short.
Wesley, make a death saving throw. Unless there's someone else doing something.
So it's me, you, and you all in a row.
Right now, it's supposed to be Wesley, Flynn, Tonk. But it can be any of y'all in any order because you're all at the same time.
Are we allowed to break it up? Like, oh, I do a bonus action, and then he does something, and I do an action?
If it's some sort of combo move, sure. But if it's just an individual, you want to do this part, and then he individually does his own part, I'd say that's a little too nitpicky.
I'm going to try to sell this.
Mhm.
All right. I would like to call out to Tonk, seeing his predicament here. Tonk, these motherfuckers, they mean nothing. They are but ants beneath your feet, and they could not even dream of achieving the heights to which you have achieved. And to be honest, from what I've heard, their mothers don't even really like them.
Damn.
And I'd like to use my bonus action to cast Bardic Inspiration on him. Give him an extra d6.
Okay, and if technically this would be fine to split up. If you're swinging right after he did that, then you could just come back to you in a moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll try to finish. No,
He
Try to
says these
finish.
heroic words. You just go, ah! Just swing down. They get him all out of the way.
At the very depths of the psyche, it's always the parents.
Does a 14 hit?
It does.
Sorry,
Wesley.
For 8.
Oh, I was looking at you for something different.
For 8.
For 8 on the
The one that was already.
on the one that was already like barely standing.
Yeah,
Okay,
the one I've been
He had
battling.
1 health, so you
Oh.
you take your maul and you
Can't
just
hit
how
shit
are
to
you
me.
ending him? Were you trying to just knock him
Yeah,
out?
neither.
Yeah,
All
I'm
my
sick of
shit's
him.
next to my
We can
dagger.
grab someone else. I'm sick of him. I come across the side of his temple. With my
Okay,
hammer.
you full force just clock this guy. You see his teeth, a few of them fly out, his nose turn, a huge indent on his cranium. He 180s and slams into the ground. He is no longer moving.
I'd like to look at the one next to me now, still standing. Spit at his feet
He spit at his feet too.
and say, "You're next."
All right. That was Tonk's full turn.
That is
Yes.
Tonk's full turn.
Were either of you acting now, or
So I had used my bonus action for that.
sounds like you're doing a vicious mockery too?
I'm not going to do a vicious mockery.
Oh,
How is this chap looking here?
dual-looking dude.
Yeah.
He is not bloodied yet.
All right.
He's the only one not bloodied.
All right. In that case, we need to try and clean this up here. So, kind of in conjunction to what we've already discussed, what I've already said here, in inspiring him, I will also say, and you see, this is what you can achieve when your parents just don't believe in you, when they just shit you out to the side. I mean, look at this guy here with what is he holding?
A short sword.
A short sword. Are you kidding? He clearly not good enough for any other type of sword. In that, I would like to weave in as my eyes kind of go black a little bit. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers as underneath all of those kind of regular insults are, "You'll never amount to anything. Never anything.
Dark. Very dark.
Worms beneath the earth." And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He got an 8. Which one was this specifically?
This green motherfucker right here.
Okay.
That's going to be 14 psychic damage.
These undertones of dark whispers go into this man, this human flesh and blood creature that's been attacking you all. And as soon as your sentence and those dark words enter his psyche, you hear him start shouting, no, and his head explodes.
Damn.
Too much to drink. End of turn.
The gore is on the floor, and again, a gruff voice intervenes. You're cleaning that up!
No, I'm not.
Wesley, make a death saving throw for me.
Was that a D20?
As a D20.
First,
First one. An 8.
That's 1 fail. 2 more fails, and you die. I believe, Wedge, you haven't gone yet, have you?
yeah, I went to the top of the thing. I mean,
Oh, you did. You're the
missed his-
first
two
to go.
shitty
He missed
attacks.
his dagger.
Oh, never mind. In that case, we got some Redbrands to go.
Daggers.
Only 2, because one had his head popped. Where's Grapple Man?
This is Grub Man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is Grapple Man. Grapple Man's
Feels
gonna
like
do what
4.
Grapple Man can. Grapple Man's gonna move right over to Wedge.
Oh no, you.
He's gonna try to grab onto you for his little buddy to start stabbing.
He's a Grub
Oh my god.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics or athletics check, whichever's larger.
11 plus 2.
I mean, that
10
beats him.
turns.
He goes to grapple you, but you're too wily. He reaches down and just hugs nothing as you duck and just backstep out of the way from him.
Barely have to duck and be like,
Even so, after trying to grab you, immediately Short Stack is charging right at you with his short sword, ready to just right into you. Yeah, he's right next to you. Okay. The first swing is going to completely miss. It's only a 7 as he's going to stab you. You're still backpedaling as all these people are coming at you at the same time. A 9 also is going to miss as he tries to stab twice, and you're way too ready for all of it. That is the end of their turns. That takes us to... Oh, he is dead as well. Never mind. That takes us to all you guys again. Wedge, Wesley, Flynn, and Tonk. In
Captain
any
Tonk.
order.
He's the captain.
Captain Todd.
We established that.
Captain Tater.
Todd.
Captain Tater Todd.
I'm focused on the guy that just stabbed Wesley.
Make an attack.
So
Some sort.
3.
Shit.
Does that hit?
Mike?
It can't be just a 3. That's 3 plus something, right?
That's 3 plus 4, but it still doesn't
Okay,
hit.
just making sure. Just making sure.
Do the offhand again. 19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
So when it says dual wielding,
You don't.
I don't add any bonuses.
Correct. It's just the 1d4. And there's a feat
Okay.
later that can add stuff to it though.
3.
Okay, yeah, you stab him for 3 damage. He is mortal now.
I'm going to run up and I would like to use the help action on Wedge.
On Wedge, who just went?
Oh, I'm sorry, on Wesley. I apologize. I heard Wedge. And that. Where the hell did it go? Here it is. Lend my aid to another creature. When you take the help action, the creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check. Wait, where is it? There should be.
You trying to Baldur's Gate 3,
No,
Wesley?
I'm trying to. No, there's a. What
does that mean?
I thought there was a stabilizer.
Help get some up.
Oh, I thought that was a normal thing.
You can attempt to stabilize him with a medicine check.
That's what it is. I'd like to make a medicine check to stabilize it.
Go ahead. You would need a 10.
It's a 13 plus whatever my medicine.
Yay.
You hastily put pressure on the 2 wounds that are just gaping out of his gut. And you take just some cloth and shove it in there to just stop the bleeding. You're not going to die immediately now, Wesley.
What does that mean?
You don't have to make death saving throws for now, but you
They're
are
stable.
unconscious.
You're just taking a nap.
Alrighty.
We still have Tonk available too. What are you doing, Tonk?
Tonk is going to
Please hit the hug.
bust the back of this guy's kneecaps out that is trying
The grapple
to
man?
grab. Yeah,
Use the
grab him.
mug. He's like, I've had bad luck with the mug. Grab a different mug.
Is there a different mug?
I mean, on the bar, yeah. There's one
No,
being
no.
cleaned by this
He's
very
standing next to
menacing
the
looking
table. There's just
orc.
one mug on this table.
Is there not another mug on the table?
Yeah, there'd be another mug on the table. There'd
All right,
probably
I'm gonna switch out the mugs and I'll try the mug.
Better
fresh
mug.
mug. Fresh mug. This one's empty.
10.
No, that mug's no good. That mug just it slips out of your hand, goes flying across the tavern.
Mug
Well,
combat.
hold on. 16.
Is that inspiration?
That was my inspiration.
Oh.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. What should I do for damage?
So mug improvised weapon. I think there's feats to make it way better, but do a D4 plus your strength mod. We'll do that.
They're hard to grab.
5. Back of the head. Glass mug.
Hey, okay. And that was the grapple man.
Yes.
Okay, you slam this mug into the back of the grapple man's head.
Grapple man.
And were you trying to kill him? Like, how are you aiming the mug? Just flat, or are you trying to aim like it where the hollow ends faces his head, so maybe some glass will shatter in his head?
I'm trying to, like, at best, knock him out.
Okay. You do. You slam at the back of his head, and he just and then falls face down onto the ground.
And my turn.
Night, night.
Night, mo.
Next up will just be our stabbing Redbrand.
Motherfucker.
He is going to use the disengage action. And you can hear him saying, shit, 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 as he runs towards you, Flynn, and shoves past you and makes it one step out the door. But that's as far as he can go currently. Because you were difficult terrain. That takes us top of the round. It's just you guys, an unconscious Redbrand, and a fleeing short stack.
How does he look? How does Short Stack look?
Mortal.
He was the toughest one of them all.
I want to look at him as he's running out and say, right, yes, little short man, run away just like you have your entire life. Yes, this is going to fix everything. Cast Vicious Mockery.
All right, he makes a saving throw. Is this how Short Stack's story ends? It is. He got a 3.
That is... I hit the wrong button on my tablet here. That's 4 psychic damage.
He starts running out the tavern, and you hear him holding his head, just going, no, it's not true, it's not. And he dies from sadness. And he just falls on the ground.
Dies from
He
sadness.
dies from
It's one of
sadness.
the most painful deaths.
So
In his tears.
Oh, you're trying to get close to him?
Yeah.
No, that poor fellow. He did his best.
Wasn't enough. He came up short.
That's gonna take us.
So, as soon as he starts running, I start to run after him because he killed or took him out. But then I see his head pop, stop, and go to Wesley and cast Cure Wounds.
Hey.
Okay, Wesley, you recover a certain amount of health. I don't know how much.
Yeah.
I've just got like a dirty like bar cloth like stuffed into a big knife hole in
Yeah.
his stomach. I'm just like, and I just kind of called that out as this short little bastard was running out.
I take my piece of paper, lick it, pull it out, put the thing on there, or put the paper in the wound, and it's 3 plus 3.
Ooh,
So
sick.
Hey, over 6. Your
And
eyes
then it
open,
stops
Wesley.
being
Your,
gross.
your bleeding wounds no longer bleeding because they're had cloth put in them. The cloth is just pushed out as the wounds start to close.
Wesley was going to speak, but he remembers his role as the silent one.
True to character. I love it.
So you are no longer in initiative or combat. Immediately, the first thing you hear, however, is a gruff orcish voice from behind the counter says, "All right, this time it's 5 gold, or I get rights to what they got."
You can.
I'll pay him
You want to? All
just in
right.
case they have anything cool. I'm gonna go pay the dude.
I'd like to tie up the one I have knocked out.
Okay, you got rope?
I'm pretty sure I have rope.
Okay, you take said rope and wrap it around the grapple man. He is
He
grappled
is the
himself.
one who is grappled
He
now.
is now the one who is grappled.
Karma's a bitch, huh?
You pay the orc at the countertop 5 gold, which says, "Good choice. I'll take care of the mess when you're done doing whatever you're doing."
I kind of yell out to the guys, "Anybody want another round?"
Yes.
I'll take one. And if you don't have any rope, we can zip them up in my sleeping bag.
And then I want to
That-
order
sexual.
3. Or Wesley, you want one?
Like a caterpillar.
I mean, Solomon.
Yes, stick to the names.
Order 3
Do the voice.
pints as well.
You said you order 4 pints?
3.
3 pints?
4. I have to.
Oh, 4. Oh, that's right. 4.
4 pints, 4 silver.
All right. So I'll pay him his silver too, and I'll give him 8 silver for the cleanup fee.
Waste of money, lad, but sure. And he takes your extra money.
Oh, I did that wrong. How much gold was it?
You owed him 5 gold for the cleanup, and then 4 silver for the ales, and then you gave him extra 4
Yeah.
because you're a good guy.
Cool.
Because you're a good guy.
Because you're a good guy.
Just a nice lad.
Then I yell for Wesley to come help me. Please carry all these mugs.
Wesley covers his bloodied holes and helps the best he can.
So we looting these guys?
Oh yeah.
100%.
What are we gonna do with our tied up grapple man?
Well, when wake him up, question him.
Are we doing that here? In the end?
I don't think we should do. Hey, boss. I don't think we should do this. Here. I think we take him back to the pad.
Okay, take him to the ship.
Yes. Yeah, the ship.
Okay,
That's the one. We're
gonna
taking
take
him to the
we're
ship.
gonna take him to the ship.
I don't give an arse what you do with them. What ship? What, you got an airship?
Yes.
Pirate ship, not airship.
Pirate airship
2 of them.
Whatever.
in a dinghy.
This is the top.
Captain Tot.
You ever heard of the top?
Captain Shite for all I care. Go do what you're doing and go about your business.
Damn, this guy's.
Well, we can
tough.
loot them while we're drinking, right?
What
love
did you
to.
just say to me?
Oh no.
Do we find anything on them?
I'm gonna pretend to like hold him back.
Oh, you
not
lucky.
worth it.
You
It's
lucky.
not worth it.
You
It's
see
not
it.
worth it.
He goes back to cleaning.
Yeah, go wash your glasses.
So,
No.
before we do any looting and interrogations and kidnapping, we're gonna go ahead and call it for the evening. We're gonna pick up next time.
Holy shit.
Figure out how that goes.
That was going so well.
We started so strong.
and then went
Yeah.
so.
I kind of went off the rails, huh?
We still got to work on our team chemistry. That's what in fighting.
That was close. Now that looked like a joke initially, and then it got real fucking
They
serious.
started working together. It got scary.
Holding you, and stabbing. He lost his weapon. He got disarmed, and then you launched his weapon at the ceiling with a rat.
Dead rat.
He couldn't use it anymore.
Oh, there you go.
Oh man. All right. Well, unless y'all got any final send-offs, I'm gonna go ahead and get us out of here.
I don't think I have anything super special, but we will be back, next week. Saltmarsh.
Yeah. Next week, Salt March. That's right. Is that on the? That's not the Friday though. That's a Saturday, right?
No. You're thinking the following session.
Oh, I am. I'm getting mixed up. I'm thinking weekly still. Okay. So next Friday we will be back with some Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Please look forward to that. I play an awesome artificer, just like our other artificers over here. Except mine's a little higher level, so I got a little more gimmicks. But theirs are coming pretty soon too. I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit, Wesley. Don't you worry.
Hey, and you guys just raided a fucking pirate ship.
We did raid a pirate ship.
Captain Tots?
Yeah, but we're pretending to have a pirate ship.
It's true.
You guys are pretending to have an airship.
Multiverse.
I think you have an airship, right?
Air pirate ship.
All right. Well, we'll be back at 7:30 p.m. Central for Saltmarsh. And the week after that, we have almost the finale of Witchlight. I'm pretty man. They're gonna explore the rest
You
of the
are
castle. There's a little bit more for them to explore, but it's either gonna be next session or the one after. Our Witchlight crew is going to be in the final moments of the campaign. Please don't miss it. I have something very, very epic lined up for it.
Ooh. I didn't use my inspiration.
Do a backflip.
You want to do a quick backflip?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check. You want to use inspiration?
That's a natural 20.
Whoa! Do another backflip.
You do a double backflip. You jump and do 2 backflips at the same time and land effortlessly. Everyone's impressed, including the orc.
Jaw drops.
And then everyone clapped.
And then everyone clapped. All right, I don't think I have anything else. Please subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you like us on YouTube, we got a big goal of 1,000 subs is what we need.
Hey, look. The next, we're trying to get some acoustic treatment for the room.
Mm-hmm.
Every subscription counts. It's free. It helps us get where we're trying to get to. And if you like what we're doing, please show us the love.
And we got more Baldur's Gate videos coming out. I think we still got those scheduled.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. They're coming though. We got stuff.
I did a lot of Baldur's Gate.
All right. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.